And welcome to Punch Drunk Sports.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Where winners win. Happy New Year. We have a somewhat full room, and we're missing, this is a memoriam of the Fight Nanny. We're going to miss her, can't believe it, but, we're going to miss her, so we're going to leave the seat open and
Fight
remember.
Nanny died.
Fight Nanny died.
The fight
baby is going to take her place, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to watch this baby grow up.
That baby will talk more than the Fight Nanny ever did.
Straight.
So please, everybody tweet at the Fight Ghost.
Fight Ghost. Joining us, one of our favorite people on the planet, returning champion, Kareem Matthews, everybody. How are you?
Yeah, chilling. Intercontinental champion.
Intercontinental. That was the fun one, right? That was the smaller guys who really brought the heat.
Right.
They're like chicks at the bar who tiny girls
matches.
fighting everybody.
Right. I come in off the top rope. That's my first move.
I love that. I always love when I watch videos of tiny chicks fighting big girls.
Fighting? Like
when they get in a fight.
Yeah.
Because it just lets you know that they've gone so long without anybody checking them on their bullshit that they think they could just beat up anybody. Like, as men, we learn very early, oh, that dude's bigger than me, he's going to fuck me up.
Yeah.
Right?
Chances are.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a risk worth taking.
A numbers game.
You start crunching the numbers. You start crunching the numbers,
100%.
and you're like, okay, I'm going to get fucked
If I
up.
take 100 times, I lose 89 of them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's enough for me to not win the 11.
Right.
Yeah,
Me losing one of them is enough.
100%. Yeah.
For me to not take that chance.
If I
Did you ever
fight this 10-year-old.
Did you ever see the video of the stripper in Vegas who tried to fight the giant McDonald's employee?
Oh, yeah.
And this stripper gets fucked.
Yeah.
Because this girl, this stripper is this gigantic McDonald's girl.
That's a multi-watcher, too. If you've seen it once, you've seen it 12
because it's got everything you want. It's almost a snuff film. Titties pop out. Chicks fighting.
Butt cracks.
Ass beating.
Yeah, it's everything you ever wanted in a video.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's every The Rock movie that's ever been made.
But this stripper is getting a beat down from every person who's ever fucked this big chick up. She's taking it out on this. It's like that moment in Fight Club where it's like, I just wanted to destroy something pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This
is my release.
Yeah.
Thank you, victim.
I love that
This
shit.
is her one moment in time, a la Whitney Houston.
Kareem, you got any dates you want to push?
Instagram. I'll be on the dark side of the moon, actually.
With the Chinese right now?
Shortly after.
Ooh,
After this episode, if
think I'm
anyone
doing that
wants to
gig, too.
join me, you know what I'm saying? But Instagram, man, you know what I'm saying? Just follow me on Instagram.
One of the best Instagrams you will ever see
Thank
in
you.
your fucking life, dude.
And
I
you
get a
can
lot of
keep
my
up
fight
with
videos off of your Instagram.
Yeah, I post selective nice fight videos. That's why I said ass beat too, because sometimes a good quality ass beating makes your day. You know what I'm saying?
You're like,
Especially if that shit was warranted.
Somebody's doing worse than I am.
Right,
Thank God.
And they totally deserved it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just fuck with me on IG, man.
Get on that, dog. Hey, Thibault, where are you gonna be?
I will be. Let's see. No, that's not it. I'm at the Comedy Store this weekend. I'm at the Comedy Store this week. I will post those dates today. I know I'm there Saturday, but I don't know what other date I'm there. But I'm at the Comedy Store 2 times this week. And then I'll be at Hitler's Fart House on Tuesdays.
Oh, Fart House is the best, dude. They
Well,
take care of you.
Not at Hitler's Fart House. The rooms are terrible. Very, very hot in those rooms. And then I'll be at Glory Hallelujah.
That place is the best. Try the macaroni and cheese.
It's called Macaroni on Their Knees.
Oh,
and,
shit.
That's
Who's on fire?
Thank you. And again, I'll be checking IDs at a Gymboree every week because that's my job. Suck it.
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
You actually had some of that shit written down there.
Dude, what are you talking about, dude? That's a big
Those are
segment on
actually
our
his real
show.
dates.
That's a big segment on our show. All right, guys. January 15th is the Comedy Chaos double feature.
That's next Tuesday.
It's 7 p.m. doors, 8 p.m. show. First show, we have 2 shows. First show, Eddie Bravo, Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, Whitney Cummings, Chris Spencer with your master sandwich, myself. Second show, Brian Callen, Theo Baum, Michael Rappaport, Eddie Bravo, Brian Callen, and myself. Sponsored by LA Speedweed, Dream Donuts, and Absolute Extract. Those shows will hopefully sell out. They are at the Comedy Store.
Hey, there's no token black guy on the second show.
No, okay. Well, you want me to
I'm
do
just-
it
No,
I'm doing it
at the end?
I mean, yeah.
I'm
There we
down. I
go.
got you on. You're
You know what
on.
I'm saying?
On the
Look at
second show. First
Yeah.
show, I'm doing my set in blackface. That guy.
Well, Chris Spencer, so it'll be 2 black guys then.
Yeah. Got one. I mean, dude, Michael Rappaport is almost black.
I mean,
he's trying hard.
Yeah, you put him in the black slot on the flyer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If there was
That's
a black
true.
guy on the flyer,
The
he
black
would have been in
slot
that
on the
slot. So that's, you know what I'm saying?
And this is the black slot in the flyer. A couple things I want
Is
to
that on
say
the back
before,
side? Is that on the back of
before
it?
we get into everything.
It's either
Guys,
second or third.
we're going to get a new T-shirt guy. We need T-shirts. I need you out there to start drawing us some T-shirt ideas. So if you have an idea, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Instagram. If you got an idea for a T-shirt, we would love to work a deal out to get T-shirts because the show needs to start doing fucking T-shirts. 2019 is going to be the rebranding of Punch Drunk Sports. We're going to kick this shit into high gear. Johnny gets back. Chad Zumach's going to be joining us. We're working really
I thought
hard.
he died of the fight nanny, Johnny.
Yeah, I forgot. So this is a remembrance of Chad Zumach. We're going to miss him.
No, I mean fight nanny and Johnny. I mean,
Johnny died?
yeah, Johnny.
God, okay, couldn't you just yes and this shit? We just ruined that whole bit. But the point is, big things are going. We're going to work hard. I know we said before, website's coming up, and we're going to start working.
Hey, sketch comic, man.
Fuck
Get at
you.
them.
No,
Get,
go
know
on.
about the T-shirts, though. He does
Who?
good sketch comic. I don't know what his name, but he's on Instagram, man. Get at Punch Drunk, yo. Like, he drew my my little logo. Like,
Okay.
He should submit some shit, yeah.
What's your logo look like? Is it you just sucking LeBron James' dick?
Actually, it was me on stage. Like, he just did me on stage doing like a 10-minute set after my set. He was like, hey, I drew this. I was like, what the fuck? You
Really?
did? Yeah.
This is a great.
Yeah,
this was a
it was
great
cool.
week of sports, huh?
Nah, it
what a
was.
great week of sports,
It
dude.
really was. And it's about to get better. Like,
Yeah.
This is a great time. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is probably yours is early October, right?
October and like March, April are my two favorites.
Right around now is mine. Oh, that's
Right there?
That's
Oh, that's nice, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He should at least submit some shit.
For sure,
you know
dude,
what I
for
mean?
sure,
Yeah, get
for
at
sure.
him, though. Get at these guys.
Yeah, I mean, dude, T-shirts. I want to start doing more and more. I think I'm gonna go with the guy who's doing tinfoil hats, T-shirts. He's in town. He's a great guy. So go grab.
He
those.
makes them?
Yeah, I have a certain system I do. I go on Instagram and I'll find artists and I'll be like, hey, can you do a T-shirt for my podcast? And they're like, fuck yeah. Sometimes they want some cash. Give them a little bit and
For the artwork.
Yeah.
Right. And then this dude prints them up.
Yeah, and then he prints them up and he does it on demand.
Right.
Joe Bartnick introduced me to him.
So you don't have to order like 1,000.
Yeah.
To get,
If you want to see some of the T-shirts they got, go to tinfoilhatpodcast.com. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
But back to the sports. It's a good time, dude.
Nah, it is.
It's a good time.
It is. Hoop is warming up, and then the football, man. The football is just juicy. College and pro, like the championship game last night.
It was great. And you know what, dude? My phone is acting up really bad, like really bad. I just forgot. I thought I had Clemson win. I just, when they're so convinced that fucking Alabama's going to win, that's when shit gets a little weird. When
Yeah.
you're like, hey, is this gonna happen? I think a more deadly Alabama is one with one loss Alabama. Because that's like, a check.
A wounded dog.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we could lose this.
Yeah,
Let's focus. But when they steamrolled everybody, I always think that's when when Nick
Vulnerable.
Saban is vulnerable.
No, absolutely. I had Clemson last night too.
They're
You know what I'm saying?
They were outclassed.
I had Clemson.
They could have 4 losses, 19-0, 26. They still would have gotten beat by them.
Well, dude, I mean, I just think we're looking at a quarterback that is just
Gonna be the shit.
I mean, what's his name? Lawrence?
Yeah,
Taylor Lawrence?
yeah.
I mean, like, dude, that guy
Yeah, nah.
was put on this planet to fucking play football or win wars, right? He looks like a Spartan.
Right, nah. Hey, man.
He's a big kid, 6'5", 240.
6'6", and can move, and got a gun.
He's got an arm like Manning
freshman.
did in college.
Or
but
Favre.
He can run like Roethlisberger. He's like a mobile Manning.
But he doesn't move.
Like
he doesn't have to move, though. That, I think, is the key.
He's a real QB. Like, there was one play where he stepped up in the pocket. Like, it looked so professional.
Yeah.
Like, the rush was coming around him, and he just stepped into the pocket and, like, threw a dime downfield. You're like, dude, that's the shit NFL QBs can't do.
This is how good he is.
Like, Goff still shits his pants in moments like that. You know what I'm saying? And this kid was like, what? I'm fucking 19, yo.
Yeah.
Go deep.
Yeah, dude. And he's like, I think about if, like, Andrew Luck had gone to a blue chip, like school
program.
Yeah,
right,
like imagine Andrew Luck on like USC. Like that's
right.
And where does he?
But this Stanford.
Yeah, but Stanford isn't a blue chip.
Like that.
It's in the past, but it's not a historically amazing school.
Yeah, because they can't get the athletes like that because the GPA to get in there is so terrible.
It's insane.
Like, they got to only get certain kind of kids. You know
Here's
what I mean?
the weirdest thing about
Clemson. They can get pretty much anybody to go there.
Here's the weird thing about Alabama. They never get the top quarterback recruit. They get every other top recruit of every other position.
Tua was
He wasn't number one in his class.
No, well, the number one QB or the number one player?
The number one QB.
I think he was.
Really?
I think he was.
Dude,
somebody can check that though.
Somebody could check that.
But I think Tua.
Somebody could check that. Are you on the phone doing something?
I'm getting a call from.
I'm waiting. I'm Postmating McDonald's. We don't have this in Canada.
The car actually.
What accent is that?
That was my New Zealand guy from fucking Toronto.
That's your New Zealand vampire.
Yeah. I just like, dude. I think the NCAA's biggest problem is going to be we're getting the same teams every time.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem though. They're the best teams.
I know, but I think
if they had
bored of it.
That wasn't a great game. That was a rout, but
that's okay. When it was
a coronation.
The top guy
gets their asses kicked.
That's fun to watch.
No, and it looked like a coronation.
Notre Dame was undefeated. They waxed Notre Dame.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, no, Notre Dame shouldn't have been in this. Then they waxed Alabama.
Yeah. It actually helps Notre Dame now.
Right.
It sure does.
No, Notre Dame should have been in. You know what I'm saying?
Of course they should. I was arguing that the whole time. They're fucking undefeated.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
They don't play anybody. They beat everybody they played.
Right. But I'm never, ever convinced on Notre Dame because they don't ever have enough speed.
Yeah.
Like when it gets to the top level,
Are you saying too many white guys? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, because actually
Clemson might have more white guys than fucking Notre Dame.
Well, they don't, but they exposed Alabama's speed last night. You know what I'm saying? You could see who was the clearly faster team last night.
It is my theory. Here's my theory. That Nick Saban is a better recruiter than he is a coach. And I'll tell you why. Because Nick Saban is a lot like what's-his-face, John Calipari in basketball.
Kentucky, right.
He can light you up if he's got more talent. But if you match him on talent, I think they get out-coached.
Absolutely.
Which is why they both, in my opinion, failed in the NFL and the NBA. Because they had the same level of talent. And sometimes they had less talent, and they got housed.
No, that's a great point. And it's funny that you brought that up because that one receiver for Clemson that had the big game, he had like 150 yards, that freshman, he's from Alabama. And he's like the second top player from Alabama not to go to Alabama. The only other one was Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah.
And he said the reason he didn't go was because the position coaches have been changing so much that he wasn't sure who was going to be his wide receiver coach when he got there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the price of success, right?
And also along what you're saying about the coaching. I mean, yeah, it's a great program, but this kid felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not confident on the coaching I'm going to get at my position.
I mean, like Saban went through those two offensive coordinators
in the same year, right?
Yeah. Well, what's his face? That
Kiffin?
Yeah, Kiffin, and then Sarkisian.
Oh, right.
Who you guys fucking hate?
Right,
who's just fallen from grace.
I don't even know what you're talking about. He doesn't work for the Falcons anymore.
Okay.
but
go on.
No, it's crazy that it's for kids at that level. That's an important thing. Like, he's choosing between Clemson and Alabama, and the deciding factor is who's my wide receiver coach. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I mean, when you have your choice of everybody,
Right.
like, you know,
You're crossing
if
all
you're
the
Chris
boxes.
D'Elia and you could fuck everybody,
But you're
you're allowed to get picky on what kind of feet you want on a
Who
chick,
gets
right?
Who gets me to the pros the fastest at my position? That's what you're concerned
And the
with.
most prepared.
You
know
think
what I'm saying?
these
And-
kids go to college football and pick like where can I win a national
I
championship?
think some do.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I
the
think it's a
ones that aren't
combination.
going pro.
But
Well, no,
right.
the top ones too, though. I feel like it's a combination, especially for football, because you can't do a one and done. So you're gonna
that's a
be
great
at that
point.
place
Sure.
for at least
400 days.
maybe 3. I think it's 3. It's sophomore.
Right.
So you're gonna be there. I mean, I think for basketball it's different. They're gonna be on their campus for like 6 months,
An
You know
hour
what
and a
I'm saying?
half, yeah.
Right. So they don't give a fuck. But I think for football, it's a combination of getting ready for the pros and winning. You know what I mean? Because again, back to last night's game, that running back from Alabama, the backup running back that was from the Bay.
Yeah.
Like he's a sophomore and he was the number 1 player in his class and he can't get on the field. They were saying Alabama was going to give him a lot more run yesterday because they knew he was home and he was pissed. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like that would never happen in basketball.
Right.
You're the number 1 player. You're going somewhere where they're
Yeah.
going to start you right away.
Right.
And
That-
you're going to be that man for those 6 weeks that you're on campus.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
my opinion is like, you know who
100.
really won last night outside Clemson? The rest of the SEC. Because what has
They got the
happened with
blueprint.
Alabama is that what this SEC, which was, you remember during Cam Newton's day, like they were ready to just junk the whole rest of college football and just have the SEC play.
Right.
And what happened is that Alabama became so dominant that the people who would normally be spread out amongst all the teams all just start going to Alabama.
Right.
They're like, if it's a little bit of what you're saying, a little bit of what you're saying. It's the surest way to get to an NCAA championship and the surest way to get to the NFL. So all these teams have fallen off a little bit. Florida, which LSU, that used to fight for championships because you had all these
Mixed
great
up.
coaches,
Right,
not just
right.
one guy.
Right.
So now it's like when you lose close, it doesn't do it. When you get shellacked,
Yeah.
these kids are like,
Yeah, we're not going there.
yeah. So I think it's
Right.
good for the whole sport for Nick Saban to get fucking, taken
Smashed.
out like that.
No, absolutely. And I mean now, like Clemson is turning into that team because they'll be back. Everything is coming back. That QB
They haven't
is
lost
a
in 2
freshman.
years, right?
Right.
Were they undefeated last
No,
year?
No,
they
they
lost
lost
last
last
year.
year. They lost in
Okay.
the semis last year.
Yeah.
Who'd they lose to?
Was it Alabama?
No.
They beat Alabama in the championship last year too.
No, 2 years ago.
Alabama won last
Yeah.
year.
Who'd
I
they
Remember?
play?
thought Alabama
Georgia,
beat them.
Georgia
beat them?
I think
Okay.
Georgia beat.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
Alabama beat Georgia in the finals.
Georgia's
last year.
so close. And you know what else is going to be interesting? Texas is coming back. They got the
Yeah.
coach finally. They beat Georgia. Georgia was talking mad shit.
Nah.
And then they got
did.
housed. Or they didn't get housed, but they got beat. That was my favorite moment of the playoffs, by the way, when the bull tried to go after the little dog.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
everybody likes each other. Dog's like, what's up? Bull's like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
what is
There's
up?
no rules to this shit.
Right, the bull was trying to knock people down, everything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, this
that shit was hilarious.
I don't want to get onto a tangent with this, but it is stupid that in this modern day era, we have these prisoner animals that have one job to come out at the start of a game.
Right.
Yeah, but dude,
But
what are
they-
the options for especially the bull? It's either that or be a Big Mac. That bull's cool.
Right. He's
He has
like, I'll
other
live
options.
another 10 years.
Yeah, I'll let it a little
Yeah.
longer. Get some fucking weirdos to stroke me off once in a while. I'm good to
Right.
go.
Nah, but those mascots have been around for like, you know what I'm
know.
saying, hundreds of years. Like, you tell Georgia they're not going to be able to bring the bulldog
A
out.
bulldog's
We're gonna
one
have
thing.
some
Like, hey,
problems.
Dave, bring your dog out, run him around, let him take a shit on fucking,
But like a buffalo, like Colorado, they run that buffalo out
Yeah.
before the
That
game.
buffalo's got made,
Or
dude.
like those hawks,
know.
they release
Oh,
those
yeah,
hawks
no.
that go swooping by and they
Yeah,
hit
they-
some lady and they get all mad. It's like,
It's a
what
hawk.
do you want?
Right.
It's a motherfucking hawk.
Yeah, that's Auburn that does that. Yeah. I mean,
Auburn's falling off
Eagle,
a little
yeah,
bit
they-
too, dude.
Nah, they had. I mean, it really for college football. It comes down to recruiting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, like with Nick Saban, even if you don't coach these kids, you're gonna get to the championship game. Like the coaching comes in the difference between you winning it all or not. But the top 4 or 5 teams is pretty much recruiting. Like,
Right.
Same thing with Georgia. They got 2, 3 NFL running backs on the squad every year. Like they got 3 NFL.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they've
Like,
always. There's some
Sony
schools that are
Michel.
just good at positions. A quarterback from Michigan, offensive line from running backs for Georgia, for the love of God.
Yeah,
I mean, they've been. These receivers that Clemson has.
Oh, yeah.
You can say what you want about his quarterback. He had a great game, 370 yards, 3 touchdowns, whatever.
Yeah,
they were making unbelievable catches.
Well, you know what they are? They're just shooting guards.
Unbelievable catches.
They are the shooting guards of the NFL.
Absolutely. 6'5", 220 with a 40-inch vertical. That was that freshman.
One-handed catch.
That was that
freshman.
freshman.
That was the weirdest thing. It's like almost like the fucking Matrix,
right? That's
Every
the dude from Alabama. That's the freshman from Alabama that decided to go there because of the receiver coach shit. Like,
you could see why.
Yeah, he's dope,
why.
yo. 6'4".
By the way, Alabama pumps out receivers too. Don't get that wrong. Julio Jones,
Amari Cooper,
the
new
Calvin
dude.
Ridley.
Right. But Clemson too, though.
And that's just in the last 5-6 years.
Clemson too, though. And I think their receivers are higher level. Noob Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he's
Sammy
great.
Watkins.
Okay, well, he's a little bit.
I think you're doing Garnett without even trying to do it right there. Oh yeah, he's good too. Yeah.
The dude from the Chargers. You know what I'm saying?
That's his name. The dude
Williams.
from the
Williams.
Yeah.
And then these dudes they got now are just like, and they put out big receivers.
I was just
like
gonna say they're all big bodied too. They're all fucking big bodied
with speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean that deep touchdown. Well, it wasn't supposed to be. It was like a little skinny route.
Right.
That he took like 80 yards or whatever. He was gone.
But
from the time he caught it, it was like
no one's catching him. And Alabama's supposed to be fast. Like their secondary is supposed to be good. You know what I'm saying? They
weren't last.
They just got exposed, man. It was just.
Here's the whole thing about the SEC, and everybody can go off on. I say it every time. The SEC either plays SEC teams or junk teams.
Right, or nobody. I know, because they feel like the SEC is so tough.
Right.
Like, we're going to get our strength of schedule playing each other. We don't need to schedule, you know what I'm saying?
But that makes it very hard to actually see what you're up against. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like and that's the whole thing with these 4 teams going to 8, and they keep acting like they give a fuck about education.
Oh, yeah,
that is the most hilarious thing in the fucking world.
Nah,
you don't give a shit about these students or the student body. This thing is making you so much money. But they know if they expand it to 8 teams, you're going to start letting other conferences in, and that's going to give people a little more hope. Here you have it on lockdown. I mean, look how many teams repeat every year. It's these blue chip programs like, yeah, dude, now we're all in. Because really, going to the championship game is great. You just got to make the playoffs. And then everybody at the administration's happy.
Yeah, they get paid.
And then it is what it is.
Nah, they get paid.
Everybody's arguing that a team like Notre Dame, I was looking this up because you're pointing, like, they only play those teams and everybody else is garbage. And everybody argues Notre Dame's not in a conference, so therefore they don't play anybody.
They do play hard line.
Listen to Notre Dame, and they were undefeated. Michigan. They opened with Michigan, who's ranked 3 at the time. Open September 1st in Michigan. Then they play probably one of the greatest colleges in all of the world, Ball State University.
That was a real headbanger.
Yeah. Take it easy. The best 3 years of my life were
the
my
best 6
that
years.
says something.
The best 3 years of my life was my sophomore year.
Okay. That's a
good.
one.
Go on.
Vanderbilt.
Thibault's on fire.
Vanderbilt, who gives a shit? Wake Forest, whatever. Stanford.
Vanderbilt's still SEC.
Yeah, but they're trash.
Stanford,
See, they're playing all those
Virginia
educational
Tech.
schools. You just said Stanford. They're not a blue chip program. I mean, all these schools are good.
Virginia
But
Tech.
Stanford is
Virginia
a good
Tech, too.
team.
Virginia
North
Tech, they're known for their schools.
Northwestern was ranked.
Northwestern, too.
Florida State, Syracuse,
that's the
at
first
USC.
one. Florida State's the first one.
No, I disagree.
And they
with that.
weren't good.
Michigan was good.
Oh, no, yeah, right. After Michigan.
See, I disagree. Stanford is a top 20.
No, but that's not a record. You just made the point
But-
before we
but it's
started
not-
that Stanford's
okay,
not.
Let's talk
a
one of the
football
blue chip
program, you know what I'm saying?
programs. Bama. And by the way, before Saban got to Bama, they were fucking bottoming out.
But they have always been a blue chip program.
Well, that's
they were just
USC
down,
right now. They're
you know
going
what I
through
mean?
their fucking growth stage.
Bama since Bear
Lynn
Bryant.
Swan has fucked this up.
Pat Hayden too. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, stop with the black-white shit.
Pat Hayden
gotcha.
had it, you know what I'm
right,
saying?
but like Lynn Swan
Pat Hayden
was
had it pretty
no
good.
administrator. We're like, let's just make Lynn Swanee. Did you see that catch he did that time? You know, for the one pass Terry Bradshaw actually threw in his life. Right?
So, see, it's bad when nepotism works for Lynn Swan because that's how the business is, yo.
Well,
like, none of these dudes are qualified.
This was a very, important hire, and he fucked it up.
But Pat
bringing
Hayden,
back this guy.
Pat Hayden, was
Hayden
garbage
sucked too, dude.
And it was the same thing. He had no resume either. He was the QB, and he wasn't even as good as Lynn
No,
Swann.
I'm giving that, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
like
he
enough.
was garbage with the Rams.
enough
At least
with
Lynn
the
Swann was winning some Super Bowls.
Yeah, I'm with you on that,
You
dude.
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you, man.
If we
This
going
guy,
that.
Kingsbury, another
But
fail.
he's not even gonna get the job. He gonna get an NFL job before he coaches one day.
Yeah, which is
that's
annoying,
bullshit.
though.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
I
No.
just think it's like fail
No.
up. I know he put Patrick Mahomes. Like everybody, like whoever worked with Patrick Mahomes is getting fucking something right now,
Yeah, nah.
and that's their whole thing. The guy that the USC should be like, let's eat this millions. We're gonna eat this. We shouldn't have gave him a fucking contract,
Yeah,
an
that's
extension,
stupid.
whatever the coach's name is. He's shit.
Oh, the coach now. Who
Yeah.
is
What's the name of the coach?
Of who?
SC.
SC. What's his name?
USC?
Yeah,
football
USC.
coach.
Yeah.
But that
I
Kingsbury
miss
shit is
Johnny
ridiculous,
right now. USC football.
He died with Candace.
I know. USC football coach. Boom, 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 you fucks. Anyways, I know people at home are yelling it right now. I hear them
Right.
talk about it all
Right,
day.
like,
on
oh
the-
my God, it's so and so. You
Yeah,
guys are
yeah.
idiots.
They
But
got to get
whoever
rid of him.
he is,
Mike
you know what I'm saying?
Leach from fucking Washington State.
That's who you
He's the
think?
guy
We
who
talked about
basically
this.
learned where Kyle Kingsbury learned his
He's the master. He's
Alphabet.
Cliff Kingsbury learned his fucking how to do this offense.
That's true. But again, we talked about this. I don't think he's a big market coach. I feel like
He's never
stopped-
had one. He had Texas Tech, which
And
was
Washington
the big
State.
whatever. I mean, they're both big conference
No, but I'm
teams.
saying the cities that I think LA is, you know what I'm saying? Coaching SC, yo, that's like almost a pro job. Before we got these
Yeah,
pro
but
teams.
the beauty of it is like you're the fifth most important. You're
Now, but it's
you have
still-
two NFL teams, a baseball team, and a basketball team, not including my team, that gets way more fucking.
But SC still holds a lot of clout in this city, yo, and for football. And when they're
More
bad,
than UCLA.
oh hell,
Oh hell!
by far.
I know. And they're
3 years ago, they were like the NFL team. Like still to this day, when people
4 or
say
5 years ago.
before the Rams got here,
Yeah, I mean, but that's
They've
when
only
the
been
last
here for
time they
3
were
years.
good.
still at the Coliseum during Ram games when they say that chant, whose house? Some people will say, this is SC's house.
Yeah, I hear that too when I was
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were
People
doing that when I
still
was there.
say that, yo. And I'm like, this is not SC's fucking house.
It is, though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how some people, but people do think like
Some
that.
people are renting.
So
They're renters.
So in that case, you do have to have a
You
high
walk the
profile
Canadian,
head
dude.
coach, yo. Like it can't be.
Oh no, my telephone is ringing. I
Now
better
my
take
call
this
came through.
outside.
The call I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Yes,
I love how yours was like a weird, like Frankenstein Canadian.
Now it happened. I have to go.
I don't know what.
This is why I couldn't be on air.
I don't know what was crazier last night. Watching Jimmy Schubert do magic for black people or
Oh,
for
yeah.
Canadians. Because
Nah.
I didn't know Canadians are as scared of magic like black people
And
are.
that's no
Black
black
people
people
are
just
frail.
don't fuck with magic because it's like, come on, man.
You
Like,
ever
dude,
watch those
man.
YouTube videos?
What YouTube video?
Maybe you don't even
Of
know this.
magic?
It's people performing magic to black people.
What?
It's hilarious, I'm sure.
Every time the trick gets up, everyone just runs.
Yeah.
They act like they just saw a witchcraft being
It's hilarious because
performed.
that's what I did to Schubert. I didn't run, but I was like, man, I'm out of here. You know, I
thought-
walked off.
I'm
He's like, no,
telling you.
no,
Dude.
come back.
That's your thing, dude. You
I
need to
don't-
get into black magic, dog.
Dude, black people don't fuck. You know, it's always like, come on, man.
Name
Like,
me
you know
one
what I'm
black magician.
There's
saying?
not.
Exactly. There isn't. Right.
That's like your
You
family
said
would
that's
rather.
your thing.
You know how
I
huge
should
you get
start.
if you just did? Is anybody listen? Our 4 black listeners. You should get into fucking magic, dude.
That
it-
is
that-
hilarious.
You know what? You know what likes
I'ma
magic?
start
White
that.
bitches. White
You-
bitches love
You
magic.
see,
We can get white bitches without magic.
Yeah, I
believe
know,
me.
but because of the
Your
magic,
family-
stick.
Right. I was just about to say.
your black
we
parents
got
would
some
accept
magic.
you more saying
We got
that
the
you're
magic.
gay. If you're black and you're like, hey, I want to tell you, family, I'm gay, and they're like, well, we love you, however you are, whatever. But you're like, I'm doing
I do
magic.
magic.
They just jump out the window, like they just like
That
they're
or
out.
I'm now taking up ice skating.
Well, that's also coming out of the closet.
Yeah, don't-
Someone said, would you rather your son be a figure skater or your daughter do porn?
Ooh, damn.
Wait,
I mean, you of course you're gonna say my son doing figure skating because you don't want your daughter doing porn, but you not, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be at those figure skating matches like. Do you get a matching outfit?
Either way, your
Do you get
kid's
a matching
taking a lot of
outfit?
dick, right? Either way.
They call them matches.
He said either way, your kid's taking a lot of dick.
Yeah. One way or another.
That's
But
fucking
one of them,
hilarious. He
one
said,
of
do they
them
even
you
call
don't
them
have to
matches?
watch.
Yeah, well, we don't have to watch.
Hey, but tell him about the trick though, yo. The trick.
Oh, yeah.
I don't fuck with magic, but the trick was kind of impressive.
It was
you know what I'm
insane.
saying?
And by the way, Jimmy Schubert will be here next week promoting his new album. And I told him bring some magic tricks. So he's going to.
Oh, is it?
We should
Okay,
get
that
like a
works.
room full of black people, but lock the door so they can't run anywhere.
We should
That
book him
works
at
out.
Mixed
Hey,
Nuts.
no
and see how
locking
he
the
crushes.
doors.
They're just
yo.
running around in
No
circles.
locking the doors on the black people.
Like a Benny Hill sketch. That's true. But
Yeah.
so he had everybody pick a card, and he's like, "Here's your card, and here's your card," and then Kareem's card is gone, so he fans out all the cards, and like you could totally gone, right? And we looked through every card, we're like, yeah. It was a jack of spades, right?
Yeah. Wait, before
So
that, there were more levels to this trick. Like before he got to this point, he had made some cards switched. You know, this was supposed to be this card, but it turned out to be this card, and then here's your card. Yeah. Some shit you kind of had seen before, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But then he got to the part that Thibault was talking about. That's what made it crazy. Was this trick had like 6 or 7 different.
There's levels to this.
Yes,
shit.
and that's what I told him. I was like, okay, the levels made it.
Even
made
keep it in
dark.
mind. Do you remember we were talking about it on the ride over?
The Canadian.
That he was leaving. He
Oh,
was
right.
getting into his car when I go, hey,
Right,
come,
right.
can you do one trick before you leave? So he wasn't even really prepared as far as we knew.
Right, it wasn't like he was like, "Hey, you guys want to see a trick?"
Yeah, he was getting into his car at the lot.
Which
Maybe that's part of his trick to trick you into asking him.
Maybe.
okay. Nah,
It
maybe,
worked.
but again,
There's
right,
even
right,
more levels to this
right.
shit.
But yeah,
So then his card was a jack of spades, and then it's gone. And he
first
fans all
he
the
fanned the
cards
deck out. The card was in the deck,
Yep.
and then he said, "Okay." Then he put the deck back together. Then went through each card
Yep.
individually
And
through
it
the
wasn't-
whole
and it
deck,
wasn't
and the
there.
card wasn't in there.
So he goes, well, what if I told you? Puts his hand in his shit, and he pulls out like the empty case of the cards.
The card case, right.
What if? And we're like, whoa, how'd it get into your fucking thing? And
No,
it
he
goes
said,
like
"What
this,
if I
and
told you I folded it up
Yeah.
and put it in the card case?" He said, "What if I told you that?" And then that would have been unbelievable, right? That would have been crazy, but that's not what he did. You know
a
what I'm
knife comes out of the card case?
Wait, no, yeah. So no. He tells me to hold my hand like this, and he's gonna empty my card that he was supposed to have folded into my hand.
Yup.
So I'm holding my hand, and I know it's not gonna be my card. I'm just like, what the fuck is he gonna drop in my hand? I thought it was gonna be something nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so
a cobra or something.
I don't know, but I knew it wasn't gonna be my
Some
card.
dookie.
Right. That's the kind of shit I was thinking.
That's why
you
black
know what I'm
people
saying?
hate magic.
Exactly,
You guys
because they
get
try
the
to make
shitty tricks.
exactly. So he fucking does the card case like this, and
switchblade
a
comes out.
knife
Yeah.
drops out.
Oh shit.
A handy fucking knife. You know what I'm saying? With all the different compartments.
Oh,
to it.
like a Swiss Miss.
Yeah,
Swiss-
yeah.
like
Army
a Swiss
knife.
miss.
So then
Exactly, a
the
Swiss
knife
miss.
so then a lime. Where the
No.
fuck does the lime come from?
So then he
What is there
opens this up.
tequila? Is there a guy
That's
from
what I'm
Tijuana
saying.
with a
Wait.
whistle?
Opens this up and pulls a fucking uncut lime out of his thing.
He drops the knife in my hand and pulls a
Cuts the
line
knife
from
all around,
somewhere,
opens it,
and the
fucking
card
in
is
the
folded up in the lime. The jack of spades is in the lime.
This guy, all of a sudden, this guy becomes fucking
an
Jesse,
uncut. First the lime.
Jesse
just pops
Owens
out.
breaks a 100-yard
I
dash
was like,
right after that.
Fuck that. I'm out of here. Uncut lime. First he drops a knife in my hand out the thing. Then he pulls the lime is solid. He
there's a
uses
line.
the knife to cut the lime open, and in the uncut lime,
like rolled like a joint,
folded up,
is his
stuck
goddamn
in there,
card,
is the card, the jack of spades.
Yeah.
This motherfucker unfolds the card and keeps it. You know what I'm saying? And Schubert just walks off, yo.
Mike dropped that shit?
No,
Yeah.
dude. I mean,
Dude.
the lime was uncut. Like if the lime had,
If
if it was open already, you could be like, okay, yeah. But he had to fucking cut it open right in front of us. You know
even
what I'm
if
saying?
it was jammed in there and like, how did he get you to get the fucking that card? When 3 other people got to pick a card. It was crazy, dude.
Nah, it was right.
It was crazy.
I ain't fucking with that shit.
That's exactly, and that was gonna be my next sentence, and that's why I don't fuck with Magic, man. Shit. That's why I don't.
But
fuck
what's
with
the word?
Magic,
Wow, but
you know?
I get that you don't fuck with it, but like, what's the word? What's the fear there? That he could cast
there's
a spell
no
or something?
fear. You know what I'm
or-
saying? I just come on, man. What was going on there, yo? Like you know what I mean? I don't even want you to explain to me what just happened, but I don't even, you know.
I'll explain to you what happened, dude. You gotta
Yeah,
take
please.
Jimmy Schubert's gotta go and use some of that magic at Bet DSI for all.
We have the word segue.
There you
here
go.
when it comes to
betting
any
needs, dude. Go use that. You got that magic? Go use that magic. Make that magic money, dude. Bet DSI for all your bet needs. Use the promo code PUNCH25.
That's right.
And you will get $25 betting cash. And anything up to $500 at which you deposit, they will match that. Now, we got a big announcement. We're excited to announce Punch Drunk and BetDSI will be having a Super Bowl party live at the Sycamore Tavern. There will be you'll be able to watch the game, and you're going to be able to go upstairs and watch some stand-up comedy from your favorite comedians. That'll be the day of the Super Bowl. It's not our Super Bowl party because that's copyrighted. It will be our Super Ball party.
Right?
Okay. Are you going to be in town?
I love it. I was just gonna say, if the Rams aren't in the Super Bowl,
you're gonna go to the game if you can.
no, well, not to the game, but maybe, definitely to Atlanta.
If the Rams and Chargers
If the
are in the
Rams-
Super Bowl, we will be canceling our Super
Right.
Bowl party.
If the Rams are in the Super Bowl, I'm going to Atlanta, and we'll see about getting into the game. But if not, I'm fucking with y'all.
Yeah, come
You know what I'm
down,
saying? Yeah,
dude.
nah,
you
that
do
sounds
stand up. See Kareem, and we're gonna have Magic on stage while Kareem does stand up the whole
Man,
time.
Then that won't
Just
be
fucking
happening.
with him. Just fucking with him.
That
No,
won't
we
be
really
happening.
should have you back next week
I don't
when
fuck with
Schubert's
Magic.
here.
Oh, to see that
Yeah.
trick?
Bring all of your friends,
tell
but
them-
you know what I mean when I say
And we'll be
friends,
locking the
right?
door, right? Yeah, nah. That's what
It'll be
we're
the
not
sequel to
doing.
Get Out, Stay In.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some parlays
Fucking
here. Let's
hilarious.
get into these.
Stay in.
Let's get into these games next week because I honestly.
I'll tell you what.
my headphones.
I will bet on at Bet DSI on these 4 games because this is a perfect time of year for a parlay because it's 4 NFL games and that's it, bro. All the money's on the line. I would highly
These
recommend
are some crazy
take
games.
all of
too.
your
No.
money
I feel like this
and
is
put
when
it on a parlay just on the NFL.
Vegas is real sharp around these times. So when it
Yeah.
is only 4 games, their focus is laser. Like they usually
Yeah.
have the
To the
line,
point
like,
you wonder if it's rigged.
No,
They have a
for
pretty
real.
big electric bill,
For,
and there's a reason those lights
and it
stay
gets
on.
paid. Right.
By the
Yeah,
way, my
exactly.
father every day would be, Sam, if I could just get the electric bill for Vegas for one day, we'd be set for the rest of our life. I'm like, okay, Dad. I don't know what the lines are here. I'm trying to look them up, but my computer.
They're all relatively close.
I can find. No, the NFC is crazy. Saints are favored by 8. Rams are favored by 7.
I
AFC,
like.
think the Patriots are favored by 4.5. I think, and the
then-
Chiefs are favored by 5.5.
Yeah, so they're
I
all
believe.
they're all a touchdown or less, right around there.
All right,
But
That
the
would probably
NFC is a
come down.
touchdown
I'm on
more.
Bet DSI right now. Okay, let's go through some of these games and we'll get your guys' feel on that. Let's do. Why is this only got this game on? You motherfuckers.
I'm gonna pull my shit.
Okay, Indianapolis Colts at Kansas City Chiefs. The Colts are +3.
Oh, only +3.
See, that's what I mean. That's close. I mean, I'd take the Chiefs that all day.
Really?
3?
Because I think Andrew Luck has a better defense. I think he has a better defense, and he's cooking with gas right now.
I would like for the Colts to win, but I think the Chiefs win that. If for 3 at Kansas City is a very tough place to play this late in the season. That's a very hostile stadium. I'll take the Chiefs now.
Well, you sure that's what Best DSI has? You sure that's not a first half bet? Because on my shit, the Colts are getting 5.5.
Spread, dude. All right. I don't know what.
But I would.
That might be just a first half bet. Mine, the Colts are getting 5.5 points.
I mean, 5.5 on that. I probably would go Colts at 5.5.
Yeah, I'm rolling because I was about to say if it's only a 3-point line, that shows you who they think is going to win that game because you get 3 points just for being the
And
home
the Chiefs
team.
have had a whirlwind in the backfield. ever since
Right,
homeboy.
Kareem.
You know.
Not me. That was a different Kareem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Are
But-
you sure?
Yeah, that's why I keep having to tell people I did not kick that
Different
girl.
black Kareem?
Yeah.
Right.
I think Kareem Hunt isn't afraid of magic. We
On
saw
this
what-
one,
Yeah,
on
Exactly.
this
Tried to
one,
make that bitch disappear.
Exactly.
this one has Kansas City 4.5.
Okay, that's close.
So I'm
That's
gonna
probably
go
more
with this.
realistic.
I really do think the Colts are gonna win this one.
So do
I
I.
think we forgot
4.5,
about Andrew Luck.
how good he was. Nah.
I mean, like,
absolutely.
dude, we didn't think he was gonna come back. Well, somehow he
He's
did
back.
because he's a machine, and he is what we thought he was.
Right.
One of those like all-time greats.
Right, like similar to Peyton
Who?
Manning. And I feel like
Andrew Luck.
to me, he's more proven than Mahomes. And again,
Mahomes played 16 games in his life.
exactly
His life.
right.
This
And
is his first playoff, right?
exactly. Luck has
Or did he
done
get
this.
playoffs last year? Did
Nah,
they?
he
This was
wasn't
his
the
first
QB.
season.
Alex Smith. He was on the team, but Alex Smith was running the show. Luck is proven, yo. And again, that line, I'm telling you, that line gives it away because you get 3 points for being at home.
Colts have a good young
So
defense.
they think the Chiefs are only really a 1.5 point favorite. Like you see in the NFC, they're giving 8 and 7. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs only giving 4.5. Vegas is not stupid, yo. Like you said, those light bills got to get paid. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm gonna. I have
I'm
the
rolling with
Colts winning that
too.
one,
yeah,
dude.
Nah,
All right.
and I'm loving the points, but I think the Colts
I would
can win
lo-
straight
I would
up.
love for the Colts to be the
Now
Chiefs.
here's an interest on this one: L.A. Chargers, which still sounds weird,
I know.
to the New England. Chargers are getting 4.5. I'm taking the Chargers. I know
Me
that
too.
sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
Hey,
I'm a Raiders fan, and I don't know why, but I'm rooting for fucking.
you know why? Because of the Tuck rule.
Yeah, well, I'm rooting. I actually want Phillip Rivers to do well. I don't know
Right, to
why,
beat
because I hate
New
this
England.
motherfucker.
'Cause what
But at
New
the same
England
time,
did
I
to
li-
y'all.
you know what it is, man?
That's in your subconscious mind.
Well, I'm a grown
Sam.
man who appreciates a man who puts in the work, who's put in the work, and like he's getting that age where it's like, how many more times does he have this chance?
Plus, he came in his wife a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got a lot of kids, dude.
I love it. He
Too
said he came
many.
in his
What's he
wife
got,
a
10?
lot. And like a lot of them
8
are
or 9,
girls.
something like that.
That
And a
chick is
lot
like,
of 'em
her
are
vagina's
girls.
like a t-shirt gun.
Tiana had Tiana went to the Ravens Chargers game, and somebody had a sign that said, Phillip Rivers has more kids than the Ravens have wins. And they were like,
it's close.
They were like 8 and 4 at the
Right,
time. or
yeah, I'm
something
about to say
like
it's
that.
close.
There's
It's
like
close.
9 kids.
You know he still commutes to San Diego? Like he still lives in San Diego.
Yeah, with all that money, he probably can't afford. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, he commutes and on the ride he's watching film. You know what I'm saying? He gets driven back and forth every day.
I don't
on
know why
the
he
rad.
gets such a bad rap.
He does? I thought
A
he
lot of people don't like that guy, and
Well,
I like him. I don't know
Interesting.
why.
Interesting.
He's
I-
never
I-
Because he
anything.
talks a lot of shit.
Oh,
and
does
some
he?
people
So
rub
did
it
Allen
out.
Iverson.
Yeah, but I like
Is
shit
that right?
talkers.
Oh, I love it too.
Like Joel Embiid, I love that he fucking is wrecking people's,
Yeah,
getting in their
nah.
faces. I love that shit.
I mean, because that's how I was when I played. You know what I'm saying? So I can appreciate that too. I never knew people didn't like Phillip Rivers. You know what I'm saying? I root for them. If I had to have a B team, it would be the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? Even from the San Diego days. Like I went to UCSD.
I'll never be a Chargers fan.
I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm a Ram fan. Period.
I'm
but
all on that wagon this year.
but
I want the Rams, Chargers Super Bowl.
Yeah, hell
the
yeah.
NFL puts a fucking gun in
yeah.
their mouth. Every owner puts a fucking gun in their mouth.
You think? I think. They
Are
would
you
love
shitting
that.
me? They've been trying to bury this Chargers situation forever. They're a homeless NFL team. They're homeless.
They are. They have no. They are
They are
Ronin,
the
dude. They have no.
stepchild
They
that
about to
they
have a
don't
home.
even acknowledge.
No, they're not.
LA is gonna be their home.
They're
Look,
the kid that the NFL doesn't acknowledge. They're the one
Not
fucking
no more.
child.
No,
they
because
don't
If they beat
Their
New England,
egos killed themselves.
if they beat New England, it's
and if
a
it's
wrap.
Rams and Chargers Super Bowl, they're like, we
You don't
we
think
did
they have a
this to
home
ourselves.
then? You don't think they would have a home then? If the Chargers make it, dude, y'all forget 2 years ago
Oh,
when
no.
the Rams were going 4-10, this 4-12, this wasn't their home.
I'm for it too.
People were like, "Fuck the Rams."
I absolutely don't. If it's Chargers Rams Super Bowl, I think next year there's the exact same amount of Chargers fans and the exact same amount of Rams fans.
I
Well,
think you'll
no,
get more
the Ra-
Ram fans.
the Ram
I
fans
think
have
the
grown.
Chargers have a Raiders problem. They have a real Raiders problem in this town.
LA
the
loves a
Raider
winner.
fans will be
Idiot-
like,
an
okay, I'm
idiot
cool with the
fan base.
Rams because they're not the AFC and they're not in our division.
Right,
Chargers, like I'm rooting for Phillip Rivers the person, not the team.
Right.
Fuck the Chargers, okay?
'Cause you're a Raiders
They should
fan.
be in Vegas. The Chargers should be in Vegas. Raiders should be here. But egos, just like everything we're seeing in television, egos are fucking overriding common sense.
Yeah, but I know I feel you on that. And that does make a lot of sense. The Chargers in Vegas, the Raiders here, everyone would have been a lot happier. But if even if the Chargers beat New England, like LA loves a winner. Like the Rams didn't have fans in LA 2 years ago. I was going to the games. You know what I'm saying? It was people dressed as seats. This season, this season it turned into a real
I went to a game last year and I went to a game this year, and I did notice a difference.
It's night and day. Night and day.
There still were a lot of Viking fans at the game.
Oh, no, they took it over the most. Actually, Green Bay. It was like a Green Bay home game. They were tailgating hours before out front. The Vikings were second. The Eagles were third. That still happens, but those teams travel, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here that live here from those places. Areas.
Yeah. And then it's what the fuck is going on in Minnesota in November? Like, you want to come to LA. Like, you plan your vacation for the year.
You know they were thinking about for a brief second making it an outdoor stadium with no roof.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, you guys are idiots.
Nah, they had that.
Minnesota. It's like, oh, we want to have advantage when you play here. No, play inside.
Right. Yeah,
there's a reason we built roofs and we have buildings and we have walls to keep that shit out.
I'm not against that, though.
They used to have that back in the day.
I grew up in that area. Like, there's something to be said about being at Soldier Field when it's like
gross.
Minnesota got some classic snow games, like where it was frozen. You know what I'm saying? It's some playoff games.
Gross.
Yeah, I don't want that either. But hey, back to this Rams shit though. You're saying how it changes.
Hold on. Before we get into that, because we're gonna discuss Rams, let's get into Dallas. Rams right now, 7.5. Rams are giving up 7.
So we all took Chargers and we like it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So right now,
Dallas,
we're
Dallas,
kind of
Rams.
split. Who do you have on Kansas, Indianapolis?
I got the Colts. And
I have the
Colts.
The
Chargers.
You have the Colts.
I want the Colts, but I think the Chiefs.
Okay.
But I
and then
do
we all
want the
agree
Colts. I do want the
on
Colts.
Chargers over New England.
Yep.
Okay. Next one is the LA Rams versus Dallas.
Rams for sure. And what's the spread?
The spread is 7.
Yeah, I'll take Rams on that.
I'm going to take Rams. By the
I
way,
think Rams win by about 10.
this is the Rams' best matchup. The other two teams are going to give him fucking trouble.
I think Seattle was probably the best matchup, but this was a close second. I mean, we had lost to Philly and the Bears already. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't
lost
want either
to Philly
one.
and New Orleans. I mean, the next round's going to be real hard.
No, and the Bears. Philly played the Bears. We would have played.
What's your guys' thoughts on that game?
We could have played one of them. I had Philly on that. I knew they were going to win that. And
I thought the Bears were going to win that.
I swear, dude, when the kick was going on, I texted my boy. I have the text. I was like, he's going to miss this kick.
I knew he was going to miss that kick.
But then when he made the one where they called the timeout, I was like, it's a guarantee now. There's no way he makes the second one. Because that shit really works. When they ice the kicker and he makes the one on the ice,
but you gotta take that free kick. I wouldn't even look at the win.
I wouldn't take it.
I would take it.
I would not have taken it.
How it's blown.
I would not have taken it. I've never seen a kicker make the second one. The pressure's too much.
I've seen it.
Have you after the ice?
Up in their face. Yeah.
I've seen it work.
I've seen him miss the freebie and then make it.
I haven't. Whenever they make the free one, I was saying it before the timeout. Before
Clay Helton.
Yo, that's who it is, right? SC's coach.
Oh, wow.
But before the ice, I was texting my boy. I was like, I am not even worried he's not going to make this. And then he made the mulligan. I was like, the kiss of death. Yeah. And then sure enough for it to hit the upright, the crossbar. Oh,
you know who I feel bad for?
That even made it worse. I wish it would have just blew off.
I tell you,
if it had just blown to the left.
Yeah, I know.
It wouldn't even been as bad.
Well, almost bounced in on the second
because it could have went in. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it could have bounced in.
Like if they should have shot it like a kicker going like just blowing at it so it like hit it. Here's what I feel bad for. One of my buddy I grew up with, longtime best friend Chris Albert. Him and his son. His son is like 14-ish, and they got season tickets to the Bears. And so this was his first ever playoff game ever.
Painful.
My buddy Chase.
Painful.
And I'm like, I wanted to like text him and be like, hey, man, sorry, little buddy. But I'm like, Hey, man, you get what
Welcome
you wish
to
for.
life,
Right.
dude.
Welcome to being a Bears
right.
fan.
There you
I'm
go.
about to say,
Here's a
welcome-
little scoop of shit sandwich.
Right.
Enjoy
Welcome
that.
to fan for
Welcome
life.
to being a Bears fan. This
Hey,
is
my
going to
first
happen for
grand
the
playoff
rest
game
of your
was-
life.
Nah, hopefully not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hopefully not.
Do we think that Dallas can pull anything off? I mean, anything's possible, I guess, but
Hey,
is
man.
Gurley going to be ready?
Oh, hell yeah. He's
Is
had 3
Gurley
weeks
gay?
off. Is he a girly man?
Is he a girly man? Which is, I'm okay
Nothing
with it,
wrong.
dude.
Right.
You're thinking of Todd
Hit
Haley.
holes, bro.
I think-
I mean, girly sounds like you're into cross dressers. Am I right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm going to say no, he's not.
You're saying
know
you
what I'm saying?
hope he's
We
not.
need
Stop
the rumor
that.
dude. Where's the rumor?
Where's rumor guy?
We need him to
Oh,
call
yeah.
in
Where
and
is
confirm
rumor
that.
fucking guy? Rumor, if you're watching, call in with some
Please,
rumors.
and confirm that girly.
Yeah.
But no, about this Ram game, though, that's what I was trying to say about how L.A. can turn. Seats on the field for this game are hitting for 10 G's.
See, this is the
know what I'm saying?
problem with the Rams and the
cheapest
Chargers.
ticket
For what?
seats for this Dallas game. For the Dallas game,
The
field,
cheapest.
No, the cheapest is $300.
All right.
And you're sitting on the moon in the end zone
Yeah,
for
yeah.
$300.
It's so
That's
hard to
where
get a
we sat.
ticket.
But field level
Kate
seats,
Quigley can't get a free ticket. When you're a hot blonde chick
Field
and
level
you can't
She
get
can. She just hasn't lowered her standards
no,
enough.
or
yet.
work a little harder.
Right. She'll
Yeah.
get right. But field level seats are hitting for 10 G's, yo. 10
Shit.
That's
what
why
I'm saying.
that's ultimately what's going to ruin.
Parking's going to be $500.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too fucking. Oh, by the way, did you hear how
Yep.
Kate Quigley went to the last game and she went there with Jack Jr. and Jack hit this Mexican guy who was selling parking spots. He asked him how much was parking, and he's like $10, and there was something I forget what it was. They drove up.
$10.
She came back around, and Kate $20, and Kate goes, "How much is parking?" Same guy, $40.
Wow. And that's well, I wonder where they were parking. There ain't no parking around there for
That's
that.
some bullshit, dude.
Hey, the lowest parking we see is 80. And then when you get close to the stadium, it's
150.
100. Yeah, well,
150,
okay.
Dude,
right
Okay.
across.
That's
where the
what's
train-
ultimately
Yeah.
gonna fuck the Rams.
We
right
park
where the
and
train
walk,
drops you
you know
off.
what
It
I'm
was
saying?
150.
I'll
Okay,
fucking
that makes
parachute
sense.
in,
That
dude.
makes
I'll
sense.
walk there from here.
We park on the other side of SC at some meters.
I'll
and
take
just
a
walk.
plane and I'll jump out and I'll parachute right
that'll
in.
be
We found
cheaper.
out.
Riddick Bowe fucking boxing
Fight
stuff.
man, right?
Yeah.
And that'll be cheaper than paying for parking.
Yeah, including like the jail time. It's still saving money.
Right, you can bail out and still
I'll do
spend less
community
on
service
parking.
instead of park.
You know?
No, but that game is going to be great. I can't even. Of course, I'm going with the Rams, but man.
Are you going? Because
Oh yeah,
because
hell
you have
yeah.
season
We got,
seats,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
gave you shotgun. So what do you have?
Well,
to
we
buy
just got to
face
pay
value,
exactly.
which is what?
Ours is 110,
So you guys
and our
so
110
$220 for your 2 tickets.
and our tickets for 110 are selling for $1,000.
See, and they wonder why every game in LA.
I thought about selling my
oh,
ticket.
yeah, dude.
That would pay for the whole fucking season.
Do you
Yeah.
have them on you?
But
I'll
nah,
sell
I'm
them right
going.
now, bro. I'll hawk them on this motherfucker.
Nah, I'm going. I'm
Dude,
going.
you can
I
sell
gotta
them, and
go.
guess where you can sell them?
SeatGeek. You can't-
SeatGeek.
Can you
There you
sell
go.
them there?
SeatGeek. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You
You
can
can
put
definitely
yeah.
get them there.
Go
Yeah,
to
I can sell 'em on
SeatGeek,
there.
use the promo code. What is
Punch
it?
Drunk.
Punch Drunk. And dude, all the time, Garnett got us tickets, and he went by himself, but he did get us tickets on SeatGeek, dude. It's really, I get all my sporting events, whether it's boxing, MMA, everything. I use SeatGeek. It's the most easy. And dude, you know what? Now that I got this app, I go see more sports because it's just so easy to grab tickets real quick, especially as a Clipper fan. They're doing great, and nobody gives a fuck.
We were
Right.
looking up tickets today.
You can play if you get there early enough. You can get in.
Yeah.
At the Clipper game.
I believe that.
Come on. We're a good team.
y'all
Anyways,
are.
yeah. So I mean, go use it. The best part about SeatGeek is that they let you know what are the good values, what are the shit values.
And the
And they're
tickets are guaranteed. Right.
100% guaranteed.
Right.
You're not
There
going to
you
get
go.
shit
That's the worst,
screwed over.
dude.
You're not
That
gonna
is the worst.
go pay $150 at a park somewhere and then find out that your tickets are fake or bogus.
Right. Or yeah, you get to your seat
Yeah.
and somebody's sitting there
Yeah.
and they got a ticket too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? What do
That'll
you mean?
never happen.
Boxing, MMA. They got great MMA. If I wasn't gonna be in Edmonton at the end of the month,
Hey guys, guess what's coming to the Pantages Theater? Cats. Guess what? You can
get tickets,
You
right.
probably can.
is Cats really coming?
Yeah, they got flyers.
I
Billboards
think I
everywhere.
might go. That was. Remember when we were young, dude? That
Yeah.
was like the big thing. It was like
Not in my neighborhood. No.
I
they
know.
didn't. They wasn't excited about Cats.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
They didn't do the black version with a Z instead of
Now,
an
if
S.
they had
Cats?
done that, you know what I'm saying, that probably would have. Actually, I think didn't Debbie Allen do some shit like that?
Oh, see, now we're back. No, that was The Wiz. The Wiz was big in his neighborhood.
Whatever Debbie Allen was in, you know what I'm saying, that actually kind of caught on him.
Yo, so go grab your tickets. Go see Cats. Go buy. Hey, if you're in LA, buy a ticket. I'll go somewhere with you. That's what I'll do with you.
Buy a ticket to Cats. Sam
Go
will
see
go
Cats.
That's what Garnet did, and you didn't show up.
Hey, dude, my dog got in a fight with some people. I'm sorry about that, dude.
Did he win?
She always wins, dog.
Good,
she ain't
good.
afraid. I am going to show you something in a few that might blow your mind.
Magic? Some more magic?
No, but some crazy shit. Let's do the final game real quick.
Yeah.
So grab your tickets. I mean, dude, you got to grab your playoff tickets now. When hot blonde chicks can't get tickets for free,
It's
you
a
know it's a
problem.
hot ticket in this town.
Right.
So thank you to our friends. They're going to ride with us for the next year. SeatGeek, thank you very much. Philadelphia versus New Orleans. Can the magic happen again?
I don't think
Can Foles pull out the magic?
I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the points. It's like 8 points, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking the points and I'm putting something on Philly straight win, yo. Like it's something going on with Foles, man. I don't ever doubt the champion in any sport until they lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is still
And
the
New Orleans,
champion.
even though they were winning, they were really rocky towards the end.
Yeah, and this is the playoffs, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's something about having that playoff experience. You know what I mean?
I mean, the Saints have playoff experience as well from the coach and the QB, but
we're talking about the Super Bowl champions
Yeah.
from last year.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
and this Nick Foles story, like you can't really
what do
write
you
this
do
shit.
if you're
What if he wins it again?
What do you do if you're the Eagles?
That's
I mean,
what I'm
like
saying.
you have Carson Wentz who's having problems staying healthy, and every time you replace him, this
This dude
Foles
gets
guy
you to the
comes
Super Bowl
in,
and wins it.
and then you got to start talking about where's Foles in history. How many guys have won 2 Super Bowls? If somehow
Right.
they pull this off,
Right. Nah, not many. I mean, I feel like he has at least earned a starting job. Like what? I mean, Wentz played like 7 games, right?
Yeah, and they
think
weren't that
They
great.
were like 2-5. Right, exactly. They're like 6-1 with
here's
Foles.
what we're learning with these. Even though medicine and health has gotten so bad that these guys get on quicker, mentally, I think the injury lasts longer mentally than it is physically. We're
Right.
seeing it all the time. We talked about it last time with, I don't think you're going to see the real Boogie Cousins until this time next year.
Right. Well, the thing with Wentz, I think the knee injury took away one of his strengths, which was running, and then that forced him to get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
They should have sat him all year.
He got other
They
injuries.
should have Andrew Lucked him.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I feel like Foles fits better with this team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
were talking about
Foles
this
is a
last
better
night.
QB,
Yeah.
but he fits better with what Philly has. Like, Wentz and Ernst are boys. Like, they're so tight that's really who Wentz looks for. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
Ernst was breaking the tight end record
Yeah.
with Wentz in there.
Sure was.
Foles uses everybody. Like Alshon Jeffries,
Right.
he became a monster under Foles. Like Wentz wasn't really using him like that. You know what I'm
Had
saying?
a huge Super Bowl.
I mean, even this season.
Yeah.
This season, he came on when Foles took over. He gets Sproles involved. Like, he doesn't look at just that's my boy. I'm only looking for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wentz and Ernst have that combination, but that doesn't help them win football games.
Right. Well, I mean, what the Eagles have is that they beat the best defense in that conference. They went in there on their field, outdoors, beat them.
Nah.
So the biggest question is, can the Eagles defense do anything to stop the Saints offense?
I think it's gonna be more the Eagles' offense. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna control. Like,
I tell you what, if you
if
want
you
to bet
start
DSI
limiting-
bet, take the over this game. I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game.
And
Yeah.
is that playing the Eagles? I think that plays to the Saints' strength.
I think so
agree, so do
too,
I.
and that's why I think the Eagles are going to try to limit the possessions. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to try to run up and down the field with the Saints. Like I
yeah,
feel
you
like
gotta keep the best way to beat the Saints is keep the ball out of their hands.
exactly, and I feel like Foles can do that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't turn the ball over. Like I don't know, man.
I think the Saints. I got the Saints in this one.
I'm rolling.
You're going Saints?
I'm rolling with the Eagles.
Even-
I want to go
even
Eagles
at
so bad,
I'm
dude.
rolling.
Even at 8, I'd still go Saints.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Eagles. I mean, I'm definitely taking the points. Don't get me wrong. I'm covering my ass.
Say your pick.
I'm taking a straight win, too.
So hard, dude. It's so hard.
It's so hard.
I think, here we go. I'm going to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Tripoli's last
Saints!
bet DSI pick is the Saints.
So you and I agreed on everything but that one, and I
Right.
think you and I agreed on everything but Kansas City. So
That
we'll
is
see.
correct. That is correct.
So we all have
And also,
something.
though, if the Eagles win, the NFC Championship game will be in L.A.
I will. Really?
How much you think those tickets?
And those are our bet DSI.
If
Oh, by the
Eagles
way,
win,
If the Eagles win, the NFC Championship game is in the Coliseum on the 20th of January,
wow.
sir. If the Saints win, it's in New Orleans.
yeah, that's right.
You know what
but
I'm
I
saying?
think the Rams have
I
to
didn't
be
think about
like,
that.
okay, we're gonna
If
have to
the
beat
Saints
these
win,
people who
it's-
beat
That's
us.
pretty sexy. And
Well,
then,
either way, we lost to the Eagles too.
now,
The Eagles beat with Foles. That's what I'm saying. The Eagles beat us and the Saints beat us. So whoever it is going to be a team that has already beaten us.
Yeah.
But I would much rather have it in the Coliseum
So
and see if
that
Kate can
also
try to
being
get
said-
tickets to that.
Colts win.
Those tickets would be 20 G's. Easy.
Colts win.
That's anal.
Colts win. Chargers win.
Right.
Colts win. Chargers win. That game is in a soccer stadium.
Right. The AFC Championship game would be in L.A. How would that be?
In a 20,000
AFC
seater.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
how much would those tickets cost?
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Because the Charger seats are expensive
Already
now.
expensive.
Right.
They're three
because
times the
right,
price of a Rams game.
seat.
Yeah,
right.
nobody's at the game.
Well, because they only have 20,000 seats.
Well, these fuckheads.
we got to make
They
our
just
money.
don't get it. It's just like
Yet.
like everybody outside LA comes in like, it's LA, they'll pay whatever.
That's gonna be-
No, we won't pay whatever. You know why?
gonna be
Because we have
$8,000 a ticket.
1,000
It will
options.
be.
But there's not
For
a
the
shitty
nosebleeds.
seat, though.
No, it's
There's
not.
not a nosebleed there.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, you're absolutely right. It's like one level. It's only one level.
Oh my God, dude! This week, Blake Griffin comes back to the Clippers.
Detroit. Oh, that's a good
I
one.
might have to go to that game because I still love
SeatGeek.
that dude. I'll SeatGeek that shit to the end of fucking time.
Yeah, Blake Griffin. And it's so, I was talking to a friend about that. Like, Blake Griffin, I said to my friend, remember Blake Griffin?
Yeah.
Like he's
He's balling
That's
in
why
Detroit.
that's my point. Like he's still having a good year, but no State Farm commercials, no Kia, like
no Comedy Central shows.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
No roast battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Neil
Like-
Brennan ruined Lob City. That motherfucker. I love him. Fuck Neil Brennan. I love you. Your fucking sketch show ruined my dreams, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's just when L.A. It's just something about playing in L.A.
And that's
like,
when
you know,
when he started dating that Jenner, fucking Jerry West was like, not today,
You're done.
not never, Satan. Get out of here. And they shipped him there. And that's why he's having a great season. The problem with the Pistons.
But he had great seasons here.
But, dude, it was like, dude, getting injured all the time. You know why? Because he wasn't focused. There's nothing else
At
to
all.
do.
Right. But they're still not that good. I mean, his numbers are pretty similar. You know what I'm saying?
The problem is he's one of those guys who are on a team where they have 2 stars and they can't beat anybody who's got 3 stars. That's the problem, dude. I mean, even the Bucks, you could have an argument they have 3 stars. I mean, Eric Bledsoe, when he's on, can ball.
Yeah, a half star. He's a half. I'm giving him half.
Half star, 2.5 stars more than 2 stars.
Yes, it is.
Dude,
yes.
literally on the Pistons, it goes
Yes.
those 2 guys and it drops off to goodbye.
Blake and Drummond.
Yeah, after that.
And I mean, are they really stars? I mean, I feel you.
Blake Griffin is a star, dude. There's no doubt about it. He's a star.
I guess.
If I was like,
I feel like that was more of the Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood made him
no,
a
dude,
star.
he was a star. I watched him play.
No, but there I see there's a
Get
point
the
to where you
fuck
say, remember
outta
how
here.
ugly he was when he got drafted? He's hot. He's a good looking guy now.
I don't know, dude.
You're like, this guy's weird looking. And now
Ah,
he's
the
hot.
red and the freckles and shit.
Yeah, he looked like something out of like an Archie comic book.
Opie, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Worst sports comedy show.
And now
ever.
he's fucking like hot as fuck.
No, L.A.
He's a
does
good-looking
that, yo.
dude.
L.A. does that to people.
he's
like
a good-looking dude.
I mean-
He had like a celebrity makeover.
I
like,
mean,
in the
kind of
off-season or
similar with Chris Paul, yo. Like, he was a star in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Is he a star now?
Dude,
in
yeah,
Houston?
because he's hurt, dude. Of
He was
course.
hurt here.
I hear what you're
He
saying.
was hurt
Always,
here.
He was always
Dude,
hurt. Always,
He
always
was hurt in L.A.
Always,
but
always.
still doing commercials.
Here's my
Still an all-star.
Magic trade. You ready for
Yeah,
Sam
yeah,
Tripoli
yeah.
magic trade? Are you ready for the magic trade?
Yes, let's hear it.
And this will help everybody.
Hey, don't use the M word. There's a you know what sitting next to us.
Lock the doors.
Let's call this episode Black Magic, shall we?
Done. That's what I was going to call. Chris Paul should go to the Suns. Something about that city, that fucking area, they heal up.
Oh, they got the drugs, yo.
They got
They're
the
like
drugs.
Miami. No, seriously. Like they did Grant Hill. They did Shaq. Kurt Warner.
Barkley.
Barkley too. Kurt
Nash
Warner.
was like, remember he couldn't stay healthy in Dallas, went to Phoenix?
No, seriously. They have a doctor down there that's doing some
fucking black magic
German
voodoo,
shit, right?
dude.
The shit that
Send
Kobe
him
used to
there.
go to
They
Germany.
need a point guard.
Who you getting though?
Dude, at this point, Houston should just want to get out from that contract.
And they play better without him.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Melo, as soon as they got hurt, they went
Phoenix
on a run.
would go from 0 to hero quick. Chris Paul would have enough shooters around him, and that's what he needs. Boom, boom, boom,
right.
boom.
But they got to give up something. You know what I'm saying? Houston would want Booker.
No. You know what they want is that first
saying?
pick, dude. They want that first.
Oh, for
dude,
the rights to Zion?
Yeah, and I love Zion.
Yeah,
dude.
no.
I haven't been
Zion.
excited about a college basketball player this much since probably when Shaq was at LSU.
Whoa,
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty good.
Like, you go
he's the
out of
most
your way.
exciting player come out since LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Well, LeBron didn't go to college.
No, but I'm saying to
Yeah.
come out into a draft. You're right. I won't say
uh-huh.
college. I'm just saying coming into the draft, the most exciting player since LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
Absolutely.
maybe not
Like
the
when you
most
turn on
skilled.
ESPN and a Duke game is on.
Right, you're gonna watch
Back
it.
in the day, I would just be like, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck
I'm
Duke.
like, oh, yay.
Right.
I'm like
yay?
happy, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to
Oh,
watch this.
yay.
Yeah.
Highest potential may not be the most skilled at the moment, but the highest ceiling.
For an
Dude, we've
18-year-old.
never
Since
seen
LeBron,
a Charles Barkley as a shooting guard.
He's built like
Scoring
Antonio
forward.
Gates.
He's way bigger than Charles Barkley too.
Dude, he's way bigger than anybody that size.
He's like LeBron's size. He's probably bigger than LeBron too.
He is.
He's bigger
no,
than LeBron.
He's
Weight-wise.
not as tall as
Not as
LeBron.
tall,
Right,
but
but
weight-wise.
LeBron's
weight-wise.
6'8". He's 6'6".
Right, but he's 285.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's
He's built like Antonio Gates.
and
And
explosive.
he's 19.
Right, and explosive though. You know what I mean? Like I
Can jump out of the
gym, like some of those dunks. Like that's why that takes his ceiling to somewhere where a lot of these kids can't reach. Not to say he's gonna reach
If I was
that
him, I would be in the gym every day
with a
just
shooting coach.
shooting threes. If he gets that, game over.
I
tell you
mean,
what
even
he's
a
not doing.
manageable jumper. It doesn't even have to be a three. Just something that people have to respect. You know.
Here's
what
one
I'm
thing
saying?
I guarantee you he's not doing, going to the
LeBron
Magic
didn't have
Castle.
one. Yet. Wait till he gets money. No.
When he comes out to LA, next thing you know, it's all Magic shows.
Oh man.
No, and then the marketability. You know what I'm saying? That and and the explosiveness.
The
that
name Zion is something someone could say.
right, like LeBron, the one name,
Jordan,
the
Kobe.
Air Zions. Come on, the Air. If he brings anything on the court,
Dude, Jews are gonna love
the
that.
A
right?
Zion.
Jews and everybody into the matrix.
Hilarious. Dude, if he brings anything on the court, those shoes are going to go. You know what I'm saying? The Air,
he
if
will.
you're the NBA,
the Air Zion.
He'll bring something on the court.
I mean,
if you're the
I
NBA,
believe so too.
where do you want him to go? Because you know Cleveland's just
Chicago.
taking him.
Right.
Chicago.
I mean,
I want him to go to New York,
well,
dude.
Chicago.
any of these bullshit teams, because it's going to be to groom him for LA or you know what I'm saying?
I think your Lakers are in deep trouble.
He-
I think this Anthony Davis thing is pissing people off.
Who?
About how they're like like ESPN,
Who's being pissed off?
all these small market teams.
And what does that mean?
Well, hey, dog. Hey, you're not going to be able to compete
that mean?
if nobody wants to work with you.
Cleveland was pissed off about us getting LeBron. I'm sure they weren't happy about that.
No, that was they're fine with LeBron going because
they?
Yeah. Because they
what?
went on a nice 4-year run. The guy owns a fucking franchise and had to let his employee run it. Okay?
Hey, be like that sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, he doesn't fucking mind it.
Hey,
and
man.
I talk to people in
We,
Cleveland, they're like, good, let him go.
We overcome shit like that. People have hated on the Lakers doing the shit we do for decades.
But back
yo.
in the day, they needed the Lakers to be good for the
still
fucking
do
league
that.
to
They still
fucking
do.
They
beat.
still
No,
do
they
that.
don't.
They do.
Ratings are higher than they've ever
Because
been.
the Lakers have LeBron, yo.
No,
That's
dude,
why.
You're crazy, bro.
You don't think the NBA needs the Lakers to be good?
LA.
They don't.
in any sport.
don't
When
think.
LA is good in
They
any
don't.
sport.
It is a
It
cherry
helps.
on top.
It helps, absolutely.
It is a cherry on top.
It puts more
But the
money in everyone's
numbers
pockets.
show that when the whole league is good, the
Nope.
league is better off.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
no.
dude.
The
Dude.
rating has spiked this year because LeBron is in LA.
It is cherry
No
on the
one
top.
wants to go to Cleveland for the finals. No one wants to go to San Antonio for the finals.
It's the style of play.
Everyone wants to
It's the
come to
style of
LA
play.
in any sport. In any sport.
I
It's just
hope
logic.
If
So,
I was New
do you want a
Orleans, I was
vacation
like,
in
okay,
Cleveland?
we're not going to be able to turn this around quick enough. I'm going to send this dude somewhere.
Do you think the NFL needed LA to be good?
No.
Absolutely. That's why they
There
force
wasn't a
feeded.
team here.
Yeah, but
Why
then
didn't they
force feeded
Yeah.
two teams.
Because
Uh-huh.
they wanted to be
force-feed
here.
it.
It was ridiculous.
No, the NFL wanted that because they make more money.
100%, yeah.
They
100%
You're
right.
not going to be able to charge 10 G's for field seats anywhere else.
And by the
You know what I'm
way,
saying?
anywhere
else.
that number that isn't going to the team. That's third party people charging that. So the Chargers aren't getting the fucking or the Rams aren't getting the 10 grand. That is some greedy dumb
that's a
fuck.
good point. That's
so
a
that
good
doesn't
point.
have a. But dude,
But
I'm
it's
not
still-
saying you're totally wrong.
No, right. I was gonna say, but they still make more money when the teams are in LA.
It's just the market. It's
Yeah,
just-
right,
absolutely.
right,
the
right,
market.
right.
The money
right.
they charge
If
to
they're
broadcast these games, like
But let me tell you
NBC
something, dude.
LA is paying more than NBC Cleveland for airtime. You know what I'm saying? These commercials in LA during the games, they're getting more
I
revenue.
understand that. I understand that.
Than
dude.
when the games
but
are on
I'm
in
telling
Cleveland.
you, dude, that the rest of the NBA, they want to compete. It's better for the rest of the NBA. That shirt is dumb as fuck. Okay? Okay?
I usually
how
don't
you
agree
react
with
to Magic is how I reacted to that fucking shirt. I ran in my
Hey,
car, turned
hey.
on the car, and I wanted to drive
Hey,
home.
notice what Laker isn't on there? Magic Johnson.
Because these are the last two. You know what I'm saying? If I had everyone on
Hey,
here, the shirt would
I
be all
always
on
come
my
up
back.
as a LeBron hater. I am not a LeBron hater at all. But this of like trying to force Anthony Davis to the New Orleans. If I was New Orleans, I would move him somewhere else. I would go, okay, we're not going to be able to turn this team around. Who can we get the most from?
And again, if you're being logical, the Lakers are going to offer you as much as you're going to get from anywhere else. Because the package is going to be of like a Kuzma or Ingram, one of those two, a KCP or Josh Hart, one of those two, possibly
I like moving him.
possibly a
You don't like Lonzo? I love
But
Lonzo.
no,
I hate him.
in a deal
He's
for
on the
Anthony
wrong
Davis,
team.
like the Lakers could actually give New Orleans enough to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? If you get Lonzo, KCP, and Ingram, and JaVale McGee for fucking Anthony Davis, you're telling me that's a lopsided trade? You're saying they're gonna lose him anyway. You know what I mean? Like
Well, the problem with Anthony
maybe
Davis
Boston
has been hurt a lot,
maybe Boston could give them
which is really the best package that they've been talking
some
about.
other shit similar. You know what I mean? But does Boston? I mean, Boston probably would do that. Boston wants the deal, but it's not like the Lakers are just going to, you know what I'm saying, rob them for Anthony Davis. It's just that y'all don't want the Lakers back like we always are. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand
So
that.
everyone only listening to this on audio right now, Sam's face was worth $1 million.
He had the scrunchy he had the scrunchy face.
See, you don't like magic, but you made his smile disappear. So.
Nah,
You don't like Magic?
I like Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit Jimmy Schubert did. Put my card in a fucking line.
man.
That really is. I swear to God, it's a thing too. And I was laughing last night because I went to. You know, you get caught in YouTube holes where you're watching,
Wow.
not you porn, YouTube. But, you know, like Bully gets what's coming to him or fucking shit like that.
Right.
Pretty much your whole Instagram page is that kind of shit. But there is
Right.
one that's like a rabbit hole of people performing magic to black people. And it's baffling to white people.
Do you think there's a
Because
little
it's-
racism in that?
I don't think so. Do you?
You don't. I don't know, man. You know, black people, it's this certain shit, yo.
Oh, real
Magic-
quick.
that's
Since
when
we're
we-
on basketball, I want to do NBA. Have you heard this thing about this? I don't know if she's in high school or college, where this one girl in Alabama,
It's Duncan.
No, she was playing. She played for Team USA, and Team USA made a clerical error. Right? I'm gonna look this up. This is why people hate old white men. This is why, because they do dumb shit like
on the
this.
U.S.
What
women's
happened?
Olympic
What'd
team.
they
She
do?
played on.
Hold on. Let me find this real quick.
They paid her.
They sent her a check.
Hold on, you're off. Fucking, I tried to put you on it, but you had to. No, I don't want to bother anybody. Okay. So here's what we do.
Shit?
So this is this crazy ass dumb situation is why people hate old white men, right? Well, this girl Maury Davenport, she played for Team USA, and Team USA sent them a check. She also played college at Rutgers women's basketball signee. She played on they sent her a check for $857. They sent to everybody. Okay.
But that made her ineligible.
Yeah, she offered to pay the money back. And this motherfucker won't let her play her. I think it's her senior year in college.
Well, the NCAA is the one that's not letting her play, right?
No, it's in particular one guy.
Yeah, that's whack.
Did she ever cash the check?
She had to have cashed it. I was about to say.
Yeah, but the other girls have too, and they returned the money, and their state said, "Okay, we're cool now."
All the other girls are in college?
Yeah.
Oh, and they're playing on their
this
team?
This girl's from Alabama.
Say no more.
Right. That's whack, yo. But why they should know the fucking rules,
no. She's going to Rutgers.
Yeah, she was
but
a
it's her
signee
senior year in high school,
and that makes her ineligible for college.
Oh, I got you.
And that's
now.
what I was saying. She
now
couldn't have
I
been
get
in
it.
college.
Okay.
I mean, and Rutgers is a good female basketball
they
team.
are.
And also,
that's
if you're a
tough
high
program.
school kid, like you don't know any different.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, you got $800.
Somebody send you $800. Right.
These are teachable moments, man. And these people have fucking completely blew it. And this guy's just like, it's these little ass motherfuckers who get these power and they just want to fucking abuse the shit out of it.
Man.
This girl did nothing wrong. Like, if she was taking money, like going, hey, dude, pay me and I'll come play for you, that'd be different.
Absolutely.
She literally got sent checks. She's like, oh, okay.
cashing this
Yeah.
shit.
And unfortunately, her mother wasn't smart enough to go, whoa, I don't know if we can take this check.
Right. Well, see, and I was just going to say, you brought the mother up, but I always blame the adults in this situation, man. Like, the motherfuckers that sent her the check should have known that she was in high school.
His name is Johnny Harden. Go fuck yourself,
Give
dude.
out his phone number.
You know what that's very similar to that incident where they made that kid cut his dreadlocks for that wrestling match.
That was terrible.
Did you see that
Yeah,
shit?
I did see that. The wrestling.
Because it was a violation of the code. And again, I'm like, somebody should have known this fucking rule before he showed up to the match.
Yeah. And I'm
no
sure
one
that
knew
wasn't
that.
the first time he wrestled with those either.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't grow those dreadlocks between his last match.
Exactly.
No adult knew this rule before he had to cut his hair on the spot.
Now, the
And that
rule
guy
is
got
there.
in trouble. That guy
That
got
is
in
the
trouble.
rule.
Right. No.
And the guy got fired for enforcing the rule because he came off as culturally insensitive. Let's face it. People made it into a race thing.
No, absolutely.
And it's a rule.
Because the guy had well, not
He
because
got in trouble
before
earlier
that
for racial issues.
Right.
Okay, so
in
yeah,
like
that follows him.
2016.
fuck that guy too.
That
No,
follows
the
him.
same guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
The same guy. But I'm just like, take the race out of it, man. The adults in that situation should have been able to prevent that kid from being put in that position. He's in
Right.
fucking high school. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
to cut somebody's dreads in the middle of a
public.
match is so dumb. That's why
That's my
why is it
point.
called common sense? It's not common.
At all, yo. That's my point.
That should be called enlightenment now. Stop calling it common sense. You are enlightened. Okay?
Dude, you're going to get me
I would
riled
be like,
up.
dude, you know how dumb this look? You guys, I would be like, this is how I'd walk away as they start. I'd be like,
No,
when-
dude, that's
when fucking
and
the
it's
chick in the
only
comedy
it's
store-
on the adults though. It's totally
That's why
on
we're
the
done.
adults.
Remember when
yo.
Don Barris got the chick to suck dick on stage at the Comedy Store?
Uh-huh.
That's how I walked away from the stage going, oh, this is not good. Whoop. You know? When they start cutting that kid's hair, I'm like, I can't be in this
Yeah,
camera shot.
yo, seriously, man.
It doesn't take
Where are
2 months to grow dreads that long.
Where right? It takes.
he's a
years.
junior-
What is he, chia pet seeds?
If he's a junior,
Rub it on your head, let the fucking dreadlocks grow?
I'm
Yo.
saying, so if he's a junior
Fuck,
with
where
dreads
are
like
the
that,
adults, man?
he
That's
wrestled
all-
as a sophomore with dreads like that. wrestled half a season as a
He
junior.
wrestled like 2 weeks ago with dress like that.
Exactly.
My point is, an adult had to step in. That situation could have been handled 1,000 different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take this to the back.
Yep.
Let's postpone this match. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else wrestle.
Yeah.
While we talk about this.
We're going to let it happen right here. You have to cut those dreads off camera somewhere so we don't look stupid, because that is a rule.
Yeah, right.
But because I don't want to be known as racist guy the rest, even though I'm already known as that.
Right. No, even that, yo. Absolutely.
There's just dumb white people out there. There's dumb black people, but there's dumb white people out there, dude, that just like are just idiots, man. Like, rules are rules, but there's sometimes you gotta go, what is the bigger implications here?
Right. And what am I gonna get from enforcing this particular rule at this particular time?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes that has to be taken into account. You know what I mean?
For sure,
like,
dude.
yeah, we're gonna enforce this rule, but it doesn't have to be enforced.
So this chick is
like
gonna get robbed of her final year playing. I mean, that's the problem.
Well, no, of her college eligibility.
Of her high school.
No, she's cool for high school. This is
no. I think are they saying she can't play high school? I mean,
no, because again, like with LaMelo Ball, you know what I'm saying? Like he played professionally, so he's ineligible for college. They took him. He's playing in high school now.
I don't know what's going on here.
He went back to high school. You know what I'm saying?
No, because he's not old enough to play in college yet.
No, he is old enough to play in college, but he's ineligible because they play professionally. Over
in wherever they were, Greece or there was somewhere weird,
because
Russia or some shit.
Some high schools weren't taking him back. Like, they had to find a special high school for him to go. They're basically like a traveling all-star team now.
Of course they did, dude. Unbelievable.
I heard he's going to a high school for retards.
And his dad is the principal.
Yeah, 100% that guy.
How do you like how the Lakers nipped that dude at the fucking?
Yeah, that was good.
Somebody had to.
Well, with LeBron coming, you knew it couldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, LeBron said that for sure. LeBron's like, nip that shit.
And, well, that's
or I'm not coming.
That's another reason I like
Magic Johnson's like, either shut up or I'll give you AIDS. I'll give you fucking AIDS.
Fucking hilarious.
You know? So that's it. I want to get into some basketball. I love basketball.
You want to get into basketball?
Yeah, I mean, like pro NBA.
That's all we've talked about for the last 40 minutes.
Oh, dude, you have this weird things with the NBA. I don't know what it is, man, but you hate it.
You just said I want to get into basketball.
Yeah.
That's all we've talked about for a half hour. I mean, we can keep talking about it, but...
but what did you want to get into, though?
Like, what do you think? We're halfway through the season. Is this the most exciting year? Because you really don't know who's going to win.
No.
And I think, I think Boogie Cousins is like someone who, like, he hurts chemistry on the team, dude. I mean, because we're looking at this team that's been a juggernaut, and what is the difference between them this year and last year and it's like Boogie Cousin comes in and just is weird energy, man.
Yeah, you know what? I felt like that. I have that feeling about certain players, but when Golden State won with JaVale McGee and Swaggy P, that's when I was like, you know what?
I think those players are just dumb.
It doesn't matter with them.
Like, they're dumb. I think Boogie Cousins is like a weird kind of like, just a
weird kind of 20 and 10 guy.
Like respect me. Like, everything's like chemistry's just weird.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna help them out. Like, you know what I mean? You could be right though, but I feel like their chemistry, when they won with JaVale and Swag, I was like, man, chemistry obviously don't matter with these dudes. Because I never thought JaVale McGee or Swaggy P would win championships. But once you win a championship, now you're a championship player. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, JaVale, come on. We'll roll with JaVale.
I mean, like, look at the New Orleans, dude. They technically got better after he left, you know?
Yeah, but they were never good though. Like, he's never been on a team like this. I feel like he's gonna be able to fit in with this culture. I wanted the Lakers to get him so bad, man.
I am really amazed they didn't. Do you think LeBron poo-pooed that?
I don't know, because I thought when we got Rondo, I thought that was a lock, because him and Rondo played together in New Orleans last year, and they were saying Rondo was one of the ones that really kept him in check. So I figured when we signed Rondo, Boogie coming to us, but he said we didn't even offer him anything. He said Golden State was the only team that offered him a contract, which is hard for me to believe. You know what I mean?
Well, no. I think the only one that offered him I think everybody was lowballing him.
Well, he only got 1 year for $5 million.
Yeah,
that's the lowest of the ball. You know what I mean? I'm like, we gave JaVale more than that.
That's ball boy money,
man.
Dude, who put out that funny ass tweet going, dude? I don't know if he knows this, but like $5 million is like you don't even get a parking spot in fucking in San Francisco for that shit.
That's fucking hilarious. But Boogie has money though. You know what I'm saying? He was on a nice little contract before.
But even looking like Sacramento's been a little better since he's left. You know, New Orleans, like they've just been riddled. Like nobody realized like New Orleans has who's that fucking guy they got from Chicago, Mitrick or whatever his name is. I can never remember his name. The power what? Miocic. That guy's been hurt for 2 weeks now. I have him on my fantasy league for like 3 weeks. He's been out. That guy's a 25-10 dude when he plays with Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is a 25-10 dude. I'm gonna say he's probably more like a 15-9.
Nah, dude, I got my fantasy league. You fuckhead. I know what it is.
So what are you saying? New Orleans should be what in the finals?
No, but they are good, saying? Dude. I mean,
They're
were.
Not
I wish
good. Give us their best player.
Fuck
Stop
you.
It. Give
Fuck
us your best player.
You're why I hate the Lakers, dude.
You know what it is.
I want to like the Lakers.
You
so
know
much,
what it is. Don't make it what it ain't.
Fucked up fucking fans. Now we got
this
LeBron,
is a robbery.
So we got
don't make it a 187.
Worst fan bases.
Don't try to be a hero.
Right. Don't get yourself killed. Just give up the goods, man.
The two worst fan bases in the world. The two worst are fucking Lakers and LeBron dick suckers.
And
boom.
They came
now
together.
they're on one squad. It's like a Voltron of fuck faces right now.
I think Patriots fans are worse than Laker fans.
Yes.
I mean, I do two of my favorite players are Lakers.
Second.
But fuck these guys in there. Like, everybody give us your best player. Go fuck yourself.
We haven't been like that in a minute though. We haven't robbed anyone, you know what I'm saying, in a while.
Yeah, you haven't rape traded anyone?
No. They nixed our Chris Paul deal.
Good. It was
and look what they did
deal.
for y'all.
It was a shit deal.
That did nothing for you guys.
Shit deal. Oh, what do you mean?
You guys
it helped sell
nothing.
the fucking franchise for $2 billion.
He overpaid, yo.
Dude, I don't give a shit.
Oprah wasn't going past 1.5.
Right.
Oprah got to 1.5.
Dude, he was like, fuck this. He was like,
I forgot about that.
He can have this
I forgot about
shit.
that.
Oprah ain't no sucker. Oprah said, I got 1.5 for y'all. But
I would love to take this team off the hands of that racist prick. 1.6, I'm out. I'm out. White power. White power.
White power. White power. White power.
Somebody called Tyler Perry, yo.
Oh, you know what we haven't talked about because it happened while we were on our break?
Are we off of basketball now? Is that our basketball talk?
No, we can keep talking about basketball.
Go on. What do you want to talk about?
It's that Cyborg knockout.
Oh, shit.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Fish Lisa. That was a knockout. And we had our big UFC viewing party, which those are super fun, so please come to those. We'll do one for everyone.
Are you getting into UFC?
A lot of fun.
I'm into it.
All right, man.
Did you see that knockout?
Yeah, I fuck with it. No, I didn't, though.
She knocked that dude out.
That dude?
Well, she says she has no power in her punches.
Who, Cyborg?
Yeah, Amanda Nunes like, dude, she has no power. I was expecting.
She did every fight before this.
Well, it's just like Cyborg, just like Rock'em Sock'em Robot. And, like, when she started getting, like, we've seen a couple fights
Have we ever seen
where
her get
every
hit?
punch just lands, and it's like, oh, shit, you're in trouble. Like, Anderson
Everywhere
Silva.
her head moved, there was a punch waiting for her.
Anderson Silva versus Chris Lieben. Do you remember
yeah,
that?
I remember that,
13 punches, knockout. Then when we saw Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey, or even Holly Holmes versus
Rousey as well.
everything land, bam, bam, land. This
saw
was
that.
just, dude, she didn't even know how to fucking,
She couldn't. She got hit no matter
No
what she
basic
did.
fighting, which is cover up, this bitch is hitting you.
Right,
To her, it
no
must have
defense.
felt like she was fighting like an octopus, and each arm had a boxing glove.
Yeah.
Because it was just whack. Like, how many people are hitting me? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
I mean, like, so I love Cyborg.
That
I just
bar
see
went
a woman
nuts.
who's had, like, because she isn't traditional pretty. She's had this like kind of build of a
Well,
you
I
know.
mean, her name is Cyborg.
Yeah, well, she got that from her husband.
Oh,
her husband's you know.
okay.
So, but you know.
Oh, that's her last name.
Yeah, who always
She also got her dick from her husband.
Well, I thought that was her first name because she
Dude,
looked like she had one eye in the middle.
Have you ever seen what she looks like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She looks like she has one eye in the middle.
Yeah. She's scary.
Okay, so that's her. Okay,
If that was your neighbor and she was like, pick up your trash cans earlier, you'd be like, yes, sir. I will get my cans
and
off
I'll
the street,
pick up
sir.
yours too, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
She just couldn't, and then she just got knocked the fuck out. Now the question is, and we've seen this before, with somebody who's so dominant, and then they get lit up mentally, they aren't the same.
Right.
What's going to happen with Cyborg? Is she going to be able to come back? Because to be honest with you, I don't know why the UFC doesn't like her. She's just been
Yeah, you do.
Why?
Yeah, you do. Because they never wanted her. They knew what she would do to fucking
Ronda Rousey.
They knew that. And they kept her from the UFC forever to protect their billion-dollar blonde, cash cow.
Yeah, right.
But since she got her ass beat,
And then the minute she got her ass beat, they're like,
Like,
oh, let's
fuck
bring
it.
Cyborg in. Just like everybody wanted. Come on in.
let's milk this cow.
Yeah.
Just think of who Amanda Nunes has beaten.
Everybody.
Everybody.
All of them. Everybody we just mentioned. She beat all of them.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. I mean, like, I honestly didn't give her any chance. It was Cyborg.
Yeah,
I was like,
I actually thought she would.
Every dog has a day. You thought she was going to be Cyborg?
I think I even said that on our last episode.
So who does she fight next?
Who does this chick? I mean, like, that's the problem.
I
with,
say McGregor.
I was about to say, does she move up to dudes?
how, would you like to see a 145-pound woman
Versus a
fight
225?
120-pound guy?
No, I'd like to see a 225 male versus a 115 female.
Oh, God.
And I don't care what age she is. Not going to lie. 10, 12, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't grow up where I did. Saw that in the street every day.
You really are a piece of shit.
I wonder if they would do that though.
What, a man No.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be, now they're the most, UFC is so Hollywood right now, it's going to ruin that sport. It's going to ruin the sport.
It took us 100 years just to have that happen in tennis.
You know? It's
Oh,
going to
right.
ruin the
You know
sport.
what I mean?
It's going to
And
ruin the
there's
sport.
no contact
You're
in
never going to have a
Yeah.
sport. You're going to have to do it in some third world. That's the only time. And it will have to be so pro-female. The woman has to be like,
She would have to whoop
like
his
she has to be
ass.
250 and he has to be like 100-pound
Yeah.
twink.
Right. And
they're
she
gonna
would have to win.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
there
they
was
would
no
never
way.
let
Yeah,
that happen.
that's-
And they shouldn't let it happen. But
Right.
it's just like, I don't know where you go. I don't know where you go from there. And I really thought Cyborg was somebody you could drop into the future and she'd still be able to compete. But now I'm starting to think that the female game is getting more and more
It's
complex.
evolving. Yeah, it's evolving. And
And
she's
these-
not evolving with it.
She's just rock'em sock'em.
Right.
And because she never had to change.
Right.
You know?
And that was cool for the first
It's like
few
Deontay Wilder. When that guy loses, he's never gonna become a refined boxer.
No.
He is a slugger.
But if
Well,
you're
it's
a
also like you're
heavyweight,
talking about someone in their 30s versus somebody in their early 20s, where it's like you could lose in early 20s. You're like,
And
oh,
still
I got to
come
refine.
around.
Like you can eventually you hit a point where like you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
right? No.
When you are so physically gifted over
I
everybody
mean,
around
Deontay
you,
Wilder isn't 27.
No, he's
You
in
know
his
what I mean?
30s.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you're a heavyweight and you're a one-trick pony, that's a nice trick to have.
right? Until you meet the
I
person
knock
who your
motherfuckers
trick
out.
doesn't work on.
Yeah. Well, he
Apparently,
hadn't
Amanda
met it.
Nunes doesn't like magic either because she wasn't fall for that trick.
Deontay Wilder hadn't met anyone that could fight. You know what I'm saying? That withstood that for 40 fights. Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't lose that fight.
No, it was a draw.
It was a draw.
Wilder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a
right.
draw. So
But
if
he
every
is-
40 fights you have a draw,
Yeah, that's
you
not
you're
bad,
gonna have
dude.
right, you're
And
gonna have a pretty solid
You
career.
But
almost
he got
knocked that guy
outboxed.
out.
No,
He got
with that
outboxed.
trick.
Yeah.
Oh, he did get outboxed, but still
Yeah.
his trick almost worked.
Sure.
When he knocked dude down, he did the lights out.
I
like
thought he was dead.
Yeah.
And then the Undertaker.
So,
boom.
Right.
Yeah. I thought he was dead.
So did Wilder, yo. Like
Yeah.
he knows. It's like a home run hitter. It's like when
Yeah.
you hit it and then you walk.
He did a
off,
bat flip too
right,
quick.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it hits off the wall.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, fuck. I'm at first
At
base.
first, barely. You got your hat
My
off.
coach is
waving
gonna
to
be
people.
pissed when I get back to the dugout.
Should have been a triple. Yeah.
Right.
Should have been a triple.
Right.
I'm with you, dude. So we'll see, dude. I mean, like, John Jones.
And then Jones, yeah.
I
Jones
just it's like, dude, do you have anybody in your life
that was
can
a great
talk
card.
to you,
The whole card was
that can talk to you and be like, bro, this is the moment to let your fight. You weren't even that. It wasn't even a great fight. Both, I mean, first of all,
won, right?
Gustafsson can't beat black guys. Let's just say he can't beat black guys. Right. All right, he just can't. He can't.
And
He's just like
Bones Jones is black.
as fuck. Okay, as fuck. Doesn't like magic either. Okay, so John Jones had to come in and just, if he would just there's a time to be quiet and just fight. Let the fight. And now you remind everybody how great, and you weren't even that great, and we all know you weren't that great that night, and you were just getting back.
But that's part of being a fighter, though. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your ego like on 10. Like for comics, we got to have that. For fighters, it's even. You know what I'm saying? No one's punching us in the face. You know what I mean? But we do have to have that level of ego.
You haven't seen my act. I get punched in the face a lot.
We have to have that, too, getting up on stage by ourselves.
Right, but
for
there's a
them,
time to shut the fuck up.
But for boxers, like, I always feel like I want my boxer on 10, yo.
Yeah, but, dude,
like,
after you just was banned for 2 years again, okay?
Well,
tested, had a millibite of whatever.
Right.
And you made the UFC lie to everybody about that test.
And use this B sample.
And everything was, everybody knows you're full of shit. But it was small enough that they could fudge it.
His B sample.
Okay?
That should be his fighting nickname.
Yeah, B
John
sample.
B sample Jones. Or USADA. John USADA Jones, I would like to.
I would like the UFC to get back to that. They should have called that fight UFC 236 B sample.
Yeah.
Right? So
my B sample was cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like what you call your side bitch.
Yeah, right?
Hey, my B sample is blowing me up.
Yeah, so that's it. I just wish
humility. You're saying
he's gonna fight this other guy.
I just
I'm
feel like
excited
humility
about.
in fighting doesn't.
But
there have been a
outside
couple
of the octagon, let's show some humility. You're lucky to even be working right now, not at UPS.
Right.
You've got so many strikes against you.
Yeah.
No.
Don't be an asshole right now.
Yeah. Just be quiet. Be like, I mean, like when Michael Bisping, who doesn't give a fuck, was interviewing him, like he was pressing it with John Jones.
Right.
And John Jones like, just God's, stop with the God shit, okay?
Right.
Nobody is believing you when you're citing Bible verses, how blessed you are, when you're getting busted cheating. That's what the first thing Dana White's got to be like, dude,
true.
work with me here. Shut the fuck up about the God stuff.
Right.
Nobody wants to hear about fucking holy roller shit.
How blessed you are.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what he's using to turn his life around.
Dude, he's not.
Hey,
come on, man.
no way.
We all know who you are.
Hey.
Okay?
You know who he is? He's
the champ, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But he's also a child
That's
actor.
who he is.
He's a child actor.
Oh, was he?
No, but he grew up that way. Both of his brothers were in the NFL.
Right.
But before he was even fighting,
That lifestyle.
then he became champ at 20. Who else did? Tyson. He's a child actor. He's always in trouble. No one's ever told him no. He's never had to really struggle. Everything was given to him, including his God-given
see,
talent.
that's
You
the
are
thing.
physically
That lifestyle,
genetic superior. And
Yeah.
this I'll say about women who are so goddamn hot
Thank you.
that they make money off that
Right,
in whatever
right.
capacity, whether it's modeling to pornography.
Right.
You are crazy. There's a little bit of cuckoo in there.
Well, the world makes you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not.
Whether that's true or not, it's still true.
You're not. Well, that's the thing.
That statement's retarded.
I feel like everyone doesn't get all the way like that, but there's a little bit of that feeds in because everyone, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's basically licking your ass all the time.
So
Like,
you're saying ass eating makes people crazy?
yes. If you get your ass eaten all the time, you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, hey man, get the fuck off me, yo. I need my ass licked again. Like that
explains
shit,
a lot.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
the most.
That shit
dude,
feels
so early in
great,
2019,
yo.
we already have quote of the year.
You know what I'm saying? That shit feels, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
if someone's always tugging
Prove it.
your asshole,
Yeah.
you go a little crazy.
Seriously though.
That's a great
You
point,
know what I'm
dude.
saying?
That's a
You
great
need that, yo.
Yeah, I'm with you
Hey
on that,
man,
dude.
I need my ass licked.
I'm with you on that, dude.
So, I mean, again, and I can't say how I would act because I ain't never been in that position, but I feel like I would try.
Having your asshole licked?
All the time.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? I've had it, you know what I mean? I get it every now and then. But imagine all the time you're getting everything you want. Like you said, that's the child actor syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be really mad at someone when that shit goes to their head, yo. It's like, dude.
But that's to Sam's point where it's like, okay, you've kind of ran this out.
Yeah.
You're either going to mature or you're just going to be Johnny Manziel and someone's going to take the UFC away from you.
Yeah.
You're not the UFC.
And
And this is
unfortunately,
probably your last go at this.
That's how it ends a lot of times.
Of course. That's
You know
how
what
it
I mean?
ended for Manziel.
Unfortunately, I mean, a lot of these
Josh
child
Gordon.
actors.
Josh Gordon.
A lot of these child actors. I mean, it's kind of how that thing runs its course. Because you're telling them now to give up something that they've had all their life.
Exactly right.
They're like, you know what? Fuck that.
It's entitled.
I'm riding
They're
this too.
entitled.
And they feel that
Every
way.
time a drunk child actor gets pulled over when they're 20, they're like, do you know who I
you
am?
know you don't remember me?
I don't give a fuck who you are. You're swerving
And I
all over the
don't
place and you're
remember
gonna kill
you.
somebody.
You have to ask, do you know who I am? You are nobody.
Right. But
Frank Sinatra never said that. Elvis never said that. Oh, dude, this is what I want to show you about. I know we're coming to the end.
I got 10 minutes.
Dude, have you ever heard that Michael Jackson might still be alive? Have you seen this shit?
nah.
This guy, Gary
I mean,
Gary?
There's always.
Have you heard of Gary
There's
Gary?
no way he's still alive.
There's always shit like that, though. Like, Tupac is still alive.
No, but
Elvis.
this is the weirdest one, dude.
Michael Jackson, huh?
Yeah. Gary Gary? Gary Gary.
Where is he supposed to be?
Okay.
In another country, of course. Like, they never.
No.
No, I hear he's so white, he's doing magic now.
He was at the store last night.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulling cards out of lemons and shit. And I didn't even know. Ain't that a bitch? Michael Jackson.
Cars out of lemons.
Michael
fuck
Jackson
you,
was at
that's
the
good.
store last night, and I missed it.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm excited for? Sport coming up? The new 30 for 30. Have you seen a commercial for it?
Which one?
Deion Sanders when he played baseball and football on the same day.
That's
gonna be a good
in
one.
the same day. That's right. He helicoptered.
Helicoptered, yeah.
I do remember that.
And then
Those 30 for 30s are the shit, yo.
That one's gonna be
the one
good.
with about Mike Tyson losing. was the
Buster
fucking-
Douglas. Yeah,
That
that was
was
a
a
great one.
good one,
That was
too.
a great one, man.
Do you remember where you were when that happened?
Yes, I was at my mom's. Yeah,
I
was out
I
here
think that
in Culver City.
everybody our age or
But I don't even. I want to say it wasn't even paper, or maybe it was pay per view.
it was HBO.
But it came on like
It was
early in the
on
morning
HBO. No, it was. Oh, I don't know about
because it
out
was
here.
in Japan.
That's right. It was in Japan.
So it came on. It wasn't like the regular late, 8:00 Mike Tyson fight.
no,
it was like a weird,
like midnight
yeah.
or something like that.
For us, I think it was early in the morning, but it was just kind of like it caught you. Obviously, it caught you off guard. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
of
But,
course.
yeah,
I had it on in the background, like I'm just gonna watch him get murdered.
Right,
But I'm
right.
not really. And then as round by round went,
And that's the thing. It started being like, ooh, he might lose
you
this.
forget how great a fight that was.
No, that's what I was gonna say, because you're like, ooh, Tyson might lose, but then he knocked Buster Douglas down.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, here we go. But
Yep.
then Buster Douglas got up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
His
oh,
mom just died, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
totally
Oh,
forgot.
that's right.
So he had that kind of
You
like.
see, I didn't remember that.
I didn't either.
At that time, I didn't remember that his mom had just passed.
and
you know
it's
what
one
I'm
of those fights that's been so long since it happened. You just remember Tyson getting knocked out.
saying? Right. I mean, you
Like,
kind of
you
remember
watch
the
that whole
circumstances.
fight, you're like, "Fuck, this was a good fight." I
Right.
forgot how good of a fucking fight that was.
And the times, like what was going around then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause how big Tyson was,
Yep.
because they were showing some of his previous fights. Trump would be at his fights.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn.
Damn.
Right. But that was that Robin Givens shit,
that's
though.
that was Robin.
Yeah,
Givens
yeah.
right
him
there.
and Robin Givens was
That's
going.
when that's back when we
Dude,
thought Trump.
you know
liked black
you're
people.
evil when people feel bad for Mike Tyson on how you treated him.
Right. Nah.
Right?
No, absolutely.
Like she played her cards all wrong.
Right. Well,
Maybe
she got
not.
it from her mama,
She
though.
got paid.
Supposedly, her mama gave Dave Parker the herp.
Dave Parker, the baseball player,
I was about to say,
Really?
remember
Pirate?
Dave Parker?
Yeah.
And the A's.
and the A's. you're right,
Supposedly, he was the dude. I'm all these rumors. I should be rumor naughty today. But supposedly, he was the one that him and Canseco got those A's on roids. He
Well,
supposedly
Canseco definitely.
Dave Parker. Well, Canseco was the ringleader, but supposedly Dave Parker. You know what I'm saying? Because he was at the end of his career.
He never got busted for any of that, though. I mean, I'm not saying it's not true, but he didn't,
I don't
right?
think he did. No,
his name never comes up.
But that's the thing.
With all that. Like
he
Sosa
went out
and Bonds.
He went out right then. Like that was towards the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? And it was just starting up, really.
Okay, yeah. Because he was like more 80s into the 90s.
No, it was that 88 team that the Dodgers beat that was such a juggernaut when Kirk Gibson hit that home run.
Yeah.
How great.
That was the first year of their real roid, you know what I mean? And that was his last year. He was on that team.
Yeah.
Dave Parker was on that 88
Parker was on
You
that
got
team.
AIDS?
No. We're saying the roids, the steroid generation.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
No.
I can't find this thing. It's like I'm trying to find out what the guy's name is. It's like John or Gary. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, that's a very John or Gary. That's a Y.
Yeah.
There's Phil in there. There's Mike in between there.
Very trustable, reliable source.
There's Jim.
Point being, Michael Jackson's still alive, everybody.
Right. Yeah. And he was at the store last night doing magic.
Dude, man, pulling cards out of lime. Lemons.
It was a lime.
It was a lime.
It was a lime. It was green.
It was a fucking green. So we got Schubert in next week. I told him bring some magic tricks.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Yeah.
Why not?
You know he's the only person to get passed at the Comedy Store and Magic House.
Yeah, dude. So when I did a big show at the Comedy Store, Comedy Chaos, he was back there. And then Bronson, who owns the House of Comedies in Arizona, Minneapolis.
Rick?
Yeah, he does magic too. So he was in the back. And Jimmy was doing magic, and he's like, let me see your magic. And they started having a magic off, and I was like, oh, shit, magician off.
Right. Oh. They were battling.
Yeah, it was great.
They had a magic battle.
I love him, dude. The Bronsons are good people, dude.
Super good.
Good people.
So is Jimmy Schubert.
Jimmy Schubert's
Magicians
good
are good guys.
Whoa. I think we've made some progress in racial relations.
Hey, I didn't say I like magic.
Like, we're standing there. And so I see his card, so I'm next to him. So we're kind of like not a team, but like he showed me his card, so I knew what it was. And then goes through the whole thing, and then cuts it up and pulls his card out, and he goes, "Fuck this!" And he just, "Fuck this," he says, and just leaves.
Dude, if I knew that, I would learn magic and just go to black strip clubs and just bang black strippers all the time with my magic.
Yeah, they think you're a fucking witch doctor.
Yeah,
dude, I'll be dating this fucking wizard.
You need that other magic at the strip club.
Who was it that had that great joke? I think it might be Cedric, the entertainer, had this great joke about whenever like a bunch of black people are standing around each other, if one of them starts running, the other ones don't even ask a question. They just, everybody runs.
Yeah.
We're taking his word for it.
Exactly.
Something is going on. While white people want to go investigate.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, that's exactly
Let's see where that shooting is coming from.
White people suck.
That's the same.
I hear gunshots.
When there was that shooting at the store, that's similar to what happened because I was just coming around the corner, you know, by the belly room sign or that says Comedy Store. That big lit up sign. I was rounding the corner, and everybody was just
coming
running
that
at me.
way. And you know what? I'm going to run with them.
I was just,
I
didn't know
run
if
with
there was
these
an elephant
guys.
loose or something. Just a look on everybody's faces said go.
Right, with them.
No,
Go.
I went the whole. I went in the office.
Oh, you ran the right, but I'm saying whatever way they're running.
I'm going this. Yeah.
Don't go opposite of them.
Yeah.
That's not.
There's a
That's
reason.
not the good way to run.
There's a reason everybody I'm looking at has the face of an adrenaline dump.
Right. No.
You know what I mean? They're scared of something.
You guys are so retarded.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm burning out. I'm running out of gas right now. So
well, that's perfect time because it's 1 o'clock, everybody.
Is it 1 o'clock?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Final thoughts.
Made it. Thanks.
All right. That was good enough.
I'll be on the dark side of the moon in about 10 minutes. Anyone want to join me?
I don't even know what that means.
The people that know.
Is that weed
The people
shit?
that need to know.
If that means getting your asshole
The
licked,
people
I'm
that
in.
need
Is
to
that
know
what black
will
people
be
call
there.
eating ass now?
Yeah.
Dark side of the moon.
We can.
Yeah, put that in the next Black People
All right,
meeting.
guys. Thank you guys so much. And I will Jimmy Schubert next
Jimmy
week.
Schubert next
Hey,
week.
follow me on Instagram.
Follow Kareem on Instagram.
We might have Kareem back and just watch black people's mind get blown.
Yeah, nah. If it's gonna be magic, man, I'm gonna be outside.
Okay.
Holla at me
Hey,
when
guys.
he's done.
Take care.
Suck it.